And good evening, everyone. John Russell, Cal VanSingel, Jesse King here as our technical advisor and our producer here tonight, getting us on the air as we are audio only. We're back to the days of radio, Calvin.
Yes, we are. Tell you what, looking forward to it here also. We don't have a camera on our ugly mugs there tonight, thank goodness.
Yeah, faces for radio, so hey, we're back in our own element, that's for sure. It's the first week of the playoffs. This is the Division 4 playoffs, and I guess you'd call this the district semifinal game, as Big Rapids comes in at 7-2, Whitehall at 9-0. Big Rapids, the tri-champions of the one of three teams that champions in the CSA Gold. They share that title along with Tri-County and Reed City. Their lone losses this year, the two losses, the league loss was to Reed City, rolled them pretty good, 52-32, but I'm hearing Reed City is doing that to quite a few folks. And then they lost the season opener to Coopersville by the score of 42-19. Meanwhile, Whitehall going for some history tonight. Of course, you are in the playoffs, and it's win and advance. If they get the win tonight, they not only advance, but they would be the team from Whitehall with the most wins in a season. No team has ever won 10 games in a season, and I kind of found that kind of hard to believe in the whole history of Whitehall. I thought when Tony Sigmund told me that, it kind of took me back a little bit.
Really? I did not know that. That surprises me also.
Yeah. So
no Whitehall Viking team has ever won 10 games?
Not in football. Yeah, so apparently according to them. So this is one of those legacy games for those guys, and obviously they don't want to put it past this, but you're hoping that it's going to be quite a few more games for Whitehall. The Whitehall certainly.
Yeah, you would certainly like to see them at 14-0.
Right,
exactly. That would be a nice thing.
That would be. No other Whitehall team has certainly done that.
Yeah, so. That is correct.
Hey, we wanted to say a shout-out to our sponsors who make this all possible: North Grove Brewers, Van Dyke Mortgage, Foundation Systems of Michigan, Durga Insurance Group, Green Ridge Realty, Chris Dykema and Sarah Reel, Big Stone Therapies, Grieve Law, also Scheid Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing, and Dave Dusenberry, Coldwell Banker. Again, a special thanks to all those folks, Cal. And looking forward to an interesting game here this evening. The Whitehall Vikings, we've been talking about it all season long. They have just rolled through this season, Cal.
Yes,
Nobody's played them really close, and boy, what a team they have, and it leads off on the offensive side anyhow with their quarterback Kyle Stratton.
Yeah, I tell you what, he does a great job. He's a young quarterback, just a junior. He can run, he can throw. He's just outstanding at what he does, and he's got guys to throw to. He's got guys to hand the ball off. But you are correct. When you want to talk to skilled guys, it all starts with him.
He's passed for over 1,233 yards, 21 touchdowns, and thrown just 4 interceptions. Meanwhile, rushing-wise, he is their leading rusher as well. 752 yards, 9.3 yards per carry, and 14 touchdowns. He kind of does it all for him, and that's kind of a misnomer because then you start thinking, hey, it's a one-man team, but that's not the case with the Whitehall Vikings. Their running back, the runner that has the most yards is Jackson Cook, 402 yards, 8 touchdowns. He's also a leader on defense with 43 tackles and just kind of one of those throwback kids, Cal, to kind of the hard-nosed West Michigan Conference type player.
Oh, absolutely. Hard-nosed, you said it. Tough to bring down, runs hard, level, legs are always moving, shoulders are always square, and just does a great job running. And to tell you what, it starts up front with those big 5 linemen up front. You got the center, Chance Monroe. You got the guards, Wesley Russell and Shane Cook, and the tackles, Winton Napier and Chase Nazurski. Those 5 guys up front, they're the catalysts here. They make everything happen in the backfield back there. And that's usually there's a lot happening.
Yeah, there really is. The weapons offensively, again, for Whitehall, you look at this group of receivers. Trannon Ayler, 492 yards receiving, 9 touchdowns. Cam Thompson, what an athletic specimen he is. We were talking about him hurdling a guy here, a couple of weeks ago. 311 yards, 4 touchdowns. And you throw in said the Swiss Army knife of this team. Nate Boley does everything. He's got he can be a running back at times. He sent him out as a wideout in the slot. He's their punter, and he's if something's happening, he's usually involved in it.
And Nate Boley, I'll tell you what, just a great young man, great athlete. That senior, also will be in the defensive backfield some, and just that jack of all trades. Normally here you see these teams that they have the jack of all trades, a kid that does everything,
right?
And that can be the Nate Boley it could easily be Nate Boley here for Whitehall.
Yeah, Whitehall 9-0 for the first time since 1998. That season, the Vikings lost in the first round of the playoffs to Orchard View. Jack Shillito coached team back in the day, 50-14. Whitehall has outscored their opponents 416-84. And by comparison, Big Rapids has outscored their opponents 298-160. They are led, Big Rapids, don't know a lot about them, and we've been trying to track it down. Talked to a coach, Tony Sigmund, and he says we don't know a whole lot about them, but we do know that they got a very, very talented quarterback in senior Will Strickler. This guy. They're going to run an offense similar to Whitehall. They like to run that veer or spread offense. Mm-hmm. So they have the run-pass option. Strickler is a very mobile quarterback, and he's also got a good arm, and he's got a set of gifted receivers as well. So it'll be interesting to see that matchup.
What did you say that they gave up for points defensively?
Defensively, they gave up 160.
That's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you look at some of the premier teams around here, Muskegon now, they're under 100.
Right.
The Big Reds, they've had a little uncharacteristic here, but some of our local teams, they've only given up 70 to 80 points.
Right.
So, that's about double what some of these teams around here have. What did you say Whitehall's given up?
Whitehall's given up 84.
Yeah, so that fits in that, it's double.
Right.
It's double that they've given up. So, you take a look at defenses here, and a lot of people, and I want to say it also, defense is going to win you championships. It's going to win you games, and probably good bet the defense is. Whoever has the best defense tonight is going to win this one also.
And another thing that surprised me, as you would have thought in the history of these two teams, that they would have run across each other maybe on a couple of occasions, but it's only one time that they actually played. And it was the last time they played was 2003 in the Division IV regional final, and Big Rapids won a nail-biter 22-19. So Big Rapids leads the series 1-0. But found that kind of hard to believe too. That two teams that aren't really that much different in school size, relatively the same size. You'd have thought that just by accident they would have run into one another.
And there's really some of that going on here in West Michigan tonight. Tri-County and Belding have never played. They're closer than these two.
Right.
They've never played each other. Muskegon and Sparta, I don't believe, have ever played each other neither. So, we have three of our local teams here kind of are playing brand new opponents for the first time.
Sure. And let's talk about that a little bit. CatchMark, of course, we cannot do video during the playoffs because of the agreement with the MHSAA. Mm-hmm. So we will be, like I said, doing audio. And in fact, we've got our crews stationed strategically around the area, as many as we can get to. Again, we didn't get everybody covered, but we almost did. Over in, see if I can do this by memory, over in North Muskegon, you got North Muskegon taking on Ravenna.
Yep.
And Brent Rath is the play-by-play, I understand, and Bill Mann, usually our producer, he's going to get a crack at color, and he's going to try to find out what a team looks like that's not the Miami Dolphins.
There we go.
Big Miami Dolphin fan.
Yeah, he's going to that game this Sunday. I think the Dolphins and the Lions.
Right.
He's got his jersey, his son. He's got his little son a jersey.
Sure.
Yeah, they're all fired up to go to that game.
And then the young guys, the young bucks, the young studs on the team, Connor Rath and Tate Stein, are up at Reed City for that Division 5 playoff matchup, or Division 6 matchup between Montague and Reed City. And understand there is no room in the press box there, so they are outside. So better them than us. Huh?
We've been there. Holton and the Hopkins.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Right.
It was years ago. It must be 25 years ago. We were there.
The Holton fans got us a pizza.
They
remember
got
that?
us a pizza. They brought a pizza.
Yeah, that was actually fun.
We sat right amongst them all.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a lot of fun that night.
So that's the one that we don't have Oak Ridge covered this week, but obviously as things thin out here, our plan is we got enough equipment for 3 crews, and that is our plan. So hopefully we can keep everybody going and get everybody covered. Speaking of the games tonight, we have obviously this one here. Another game that is important to this particular district is Ludington at Fruitport, because the winner of that one and the winner of this one would square off next week. If Whitehall, a scenario would be if Whitehall were fortunate enough to win tonight against Big Rapids, they would host again, and they would host the winner of Ludington or Fruitport. And a lot of people thinking that not to put any anybody past any other game, but if you look ahead and things fell just right, what an interesting matchup a Fruitport and Whitehall team might be. Fruitport scores a bushel basket full of points.
They do.
Beat a tough, very tough West Catholic team too. So Coach Nate Smith got the Trojans back. It's been a long time coming for those guys. They've had some talented individuals, but have never really been able to put it together as a team. And this year, they've got a lot of folks on the Lakeshore talking.
Yeah, they certainly do. They've had a great season. Coach doing a good job over there offensively, defensively. Defense is playing good. I mean, that West Catholic, they got that Klaska, I think is the kid, that running back, and, man, they kind of shut him down, which has not been easy to do. I know at least a 3-year, if not a 4-year starter for West Catholic. That kid's going to go on and play collegiately somewhere. So they did a really good job with him. And, great job by the Fruitport coaching staff over there. They've done well this season. Kudos to them.
Shepherd is taking on Oak Ridge. That is Division 5, and that's going on over at Russell Erickson Stadium, Jack Sugars Field. Montague, as we mentioned, is taking on Reed City up in Reed City this evening. Manistee is at Boyne City. They took the trip up north. Of course, they are up north, so I guess it's only appropriate that I wonder if they're going to start running into some snowflakes if they stay alive up that way. It is getting kind of cooler at night, so you never know, right?
Yeah, I mean, by next
not
weekend.
Tonight, probably, but yeah.
Next weekend it could be. I mean, it's supposed to be nice enough next 5-6 days.
And then Ravenna is at North Muskegon tonight. The other side of that bracket for Ravenna and North Muskegon, so they're keeping an eye on the Lake City Ithaca game. The winners of the winner of that particular contest would play the winner of North Muskegon, Ravenna, and Ithaca, always a traditional power.
Ithaca.
Yeah.
How many times have we went over that way? How many times have we either gone to Ithaca and our teams have lost, and or we've met them in Alma and our teams have lost to Ithaca?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness, yeah.
Manistee, Boyne City, the other side of their bracket is Gladstone taking on Elk Rapids. Montague and Reed City, the other side of the bracket, Kent City taking on Muskegon Catholic Central.
Kent City was having a great season until they ran into competition.
And Cal can say that because he knows people over in Kent City. He's not being mean. But
I have lunch with one of their big booster guys, and he was telling me all season long about, we got a good team. And I was, you can tell me that when you beat somebody, but until you beat somebody, and he just texted me. He goes, "Where are you?" I told him earlier today.
And then, as we said, Shepherd and Oak Ridge, the other side of that bracket is Belding and Tri-County. Tri-County got off to a real good start, and then they ran into a little buzzsaw here and there as well. So we'll see what prevails over there. And then, as we said, the other side of this bracket, Ludington at Fruitport. So the Whitehall Vikings on the field now, decked out in their traditional home jerseys, the red jerseys, the white pants, white helmets with the white trim, as they're getting set to go into history here, hopefully, with a win this evening. They would be the first Whitehall Viking football team to win 10 games, and that's stuff that legacies are made of. That's stuff when you start looking back years down the line, say, hey, that 2022 team, they won X amount of games. So
yeah, they were special.
You betcha. Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take a break here as we will wait for or get the national anthem underway here on CatchMark SportsNet.
Of Mr. Matthew Robb proudly plays our national anthem.
There you have it, the national anthem here by the marching band of White Cloud. Always do a fantastic job. And we're waiting for the start of this one. It looks like it is going to be Big Rapids receiving the kickoff here to start this contest. Looking to get some updates on our scores. I'm sure we got Arlene working the feeds a little bit, and I believe usually I got to think we're going to at least get a Reed City score from from our old friend Rick Hickman or two.
Yep. So we have Rick Hickman in Reed City. I got Rick Seibel in Kent City. Arlene will be listening. Hopefully we're going to have scores from Muskegon and Mona Shores.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, we got a doozy going here this evening. It'll be Jack McDowell teeing up the ball for the Whitehall Vikings, as he will be kicking off to the Big Rapids Cardinals. Big Rapids coming in 7-2 on the season. Whitehall, a perfect 9-0 season, and obviously both of these teams want to keep it going.
5 is the deep back.
That's going to be Caleb Dabowski.
And 15.
And the ball is going to come to Dabowski. He's up at the 15-yard line. He cuts his way across the 20 to about the 23 or 24-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 for Big Rapids to start the game with 11:56 left here in this first quarter.
What did I do with my other roster? Oh, there it is. Because right away we have a kid, Ryan Goodrich, a sophomore, in there on that stop for them.
Yep, as you can well imagine, some of the call-ups from the JVs, so there are going to be some different folks out there. I mean, the core will be the same guys, but you'll get some different folks every once in a while. Will Strickler is the lone, he's the quarterback. He got an empty backfield, 4 wideouts to the right side. A little swing pass over here to number 15. That is Xander Prince, and Prince gets it up to the 30-yard line. So pretty good contain there by Whitehall.
Jaden Gilbers doing a great job wrapping them up and bringing them down. Got that name out of my. Sometimes you got to warm up.
You might be
saying
that
warm
up
on names.
He's one of
Gilbers.
Yeah, he's one of their defensive specialists. Alt Gilbers is, and Coach Tony Sigmund says loves that kid because he does whatever is asked of him. Single setback out of the shotgun is Strickler, the quarterback. Strickler now rolling to his left. He can run. He does the run-pass option. Here's some heat, and brought down back at the 20-yard line.
Grayson Shepard. Shepard makes his appearance over on that right side, doing a nice job. Solo tackle for Grayson. Went down low, wrapped him up, and took him down right there. John?
Grayson missing all of last year with that injury. Had a fantastic first year when he came up. I mean, the sky was the limit as to his ability. It was good to see him get healthy again and be back to play. 3rd and 11. Here's a pass over the middle, and it is tipped and is going to be incomplete. It'll be 4th down now for Big Rapids. Boy, I'll tell you what, that Strickler throws a fastball, doesn't he?
He does. That's a nice arm he's got. Jaden right there to break it up. So punting situation here for Big Rapids.
All right, so looks like the defense for Whitehall has held on the first exchange. Punting situation now for Big Rapids. It looks like number 10 will be their punter. That will be Riley Venix.
Bowley's close here on the close side. I think that might be Ayler. Trannon Ayler far on the far side.
Okay. And now the ball has actually got 2 guys back there, and they actually snap it back to Jake Heck. And the ball hits, and this is Bowley with it. He's the 45 up to the 50. Now he's going to run parallel to the 50, trying to get around the corner. He's got a seam. He's up to the 40, 35. He's to the 30, and then he steps out of bounds inside the 30-yard line between the 30 and the 25. So a good calculated run there by Nate Bowley.
And it came at us, and then he went, I'm going to go back the other way. But kudos to him. He got an extra 25 yards by 25 yards.
Yeah, it was
doing that.
One of those runs that he never really kicked it into, high gear. He was kind of using his blockers and getting what he could, and he got it all the way down to the 25. 1st and 10. Whitehall already deep inside Big Rapid territory. No score. 10:32 left in this first quarter. But Whitehall already nearly in the red zone. Out of the shotgun is Stratton. Stratton back to pass, fires it in the corner of the end zone, and it is caught out of bounds, though.
Yep, ends up being an incompleted pass.
Intended for Trannon Ayler. Boy, oh boy, almost. But just ran out of football field over there on the right side.
Yeah, then Ayler had to go get the ball.
Yeah.
And then hit and just took off bouncing.
Going to be second down now and 10 from the 25-yard line. 10:26 first quarter. No score. Big Rapids forced to punt on their first drive. Here's a quarterback option run by Stratton. He's not going to get a whole lot. He's going to maybe get to the 24, so only maybe a yard there. So it's going to be 3rd and long for Whitehall.
Foster and Hewer wrapping them up, bringing them down there. Stratton tried to find something, tried to find a little room to get going there, but good defense by Big Rapids. They kind of just shut that door.
Don't have the height and weights on the roster, but there's some movement there, and that's going to be against Big Rapids. That's going to move the ball 5 yards closer, so the down will stay the same, but instead of 3rd and 9, you're going to have 3rd and 4 for the Vikings.
Makes it a little bit more manageable, and as close as they are, definitely 4-down territory here.
One thing that Whitehall does have, like I said, we don't have the heights and the weights on the roster, but just looking at them, looks like the Whitehall that is got the bigger of the crew, and that's going to be pretty much the way it is. They got some beef up front, don't they?
Oh, that offensive line is huge.
Jackson Cook, single setback, and it is going to be the run-pass option. Handoff to Cook. Cook bowls his way, taking the pile with him, and he is close to a first down. He needed 4 yards, and a lot of that was on his own.
John, you're going to be happy. Arlene reporting your Big Red 7, Sparta nothing in the first quarter.
So it's going to be 4th down and 1 yard to go. And a go for it for the Whitehall Vikings. Jackson Cook standing next to the quarterback, Kyle Stratton. Stratton runs it himself up the middle. First down. First for the Whitehall Vikings with 9:15 left.
I tell you, Stratton doing a nice job. Went right over top of the center. Chance Monroe and the guards, Wesley, Russell, and Shane Cook. Those 3 interior guys. So moving Big Rapids defense right out of the way.
It's going to be 1st and 10, ball at the 13-yard line. There's a little jet sweep here to the left side. This looks like it might be Khmer ready, and he is run out of bounds, but he fumbles before he goes out of bounds, and Big Rapids has it. But let's see if they were out of bounds. I haven't seen it.
I think he was out of bounds.
Yep, looks like
it's Whitehall. Should be Whitehall ball. Got
to take care of the ball a little bit better than that, right?
Yes, sir.
So it's going to be 2nd down now and about 7 yards to go for a first. They can't get a first down without a touchdown. 0-0. 8:45 left first quarter, but Whitehall in the red zone. Their first possession. Stratton out of the shotgun, rolls to his left. He's down to the 10, down to the 5, puts his head down, gets inside the 5 to about the 3-yard line. And he is in the area of a first down. Let's see if he got it.
Jackson Cook doing a really nice job out there. He's a running back out there. We'll move him outside also. He went over there and got the defensive end and just about took him right out of bounds. That was a great block by Jackson Cook.
Did not get the first down. Going to be 3rd and 1 from the 4. And up the middle again, and they did get the first down this time. As Stratton again keeps the ball for Whitehall.
Well, once again, Monroe, Russell, and Cook in there in the middle of that offensive line, and then you got the tackles, Nazurski and Napier. Those 5 guys up front, they're just moving bodies back.
1st and goal from the 3, 8 minutes left here first quarter. Whitehall 3 yards away from their first score. Stratton now is going to keep it up the middle, and he's not going to gain very much. As great pursuit there. Number 7 for Big Rapids comes in with a stop. Or one of them. Yeah.
Hewer comes in. Matter of fact, he gets a nice tackle, but he tackled him from behind and pushed him about 2 yards further.
Right.
So you get the solo tackle. The problem is you gave him an extra 2 yards.
Going to be 2nd down and still about the same. 7:27 and counting. And it's going to be a keeper by Stratton around left side, and he is pulled down as he gets down to about the 2-yard line. Boy, tell you what, this Cardinal defense is quick to react, aren't they?
Kilpatrick and I think it's McAllister. Nice job by them defensively. Wow, they did a nice job. Good hustle by those guys.
So now you got 3rd down, and they're going to call it officially 3.
I got a score after this play.
All right. And it is going to be a handoff to the big bull, Jackson Cook. And Jackson Cook is going to be stopped short of the goal line. So now you're looking at a 4th and, 1 or 2 anyhow.
Yeah, I couldn't see who got the tackle, but after the initial surge there, Big Rapids defense does a nice job of getting in there and keeps him out of the end zone.
I'll tell you what, this Big Rapids defense, they might have given up 160 points, but they're bending but not breaking right now.
That is correct, yeah.
6:51 left here. Big fourth down play. Stratton out of the shotgun. Stratton hands off to Cook. Cook bursts through for a touchdown. 2-yard touchdown run for Jackson Cook, the senior. And the Whitehall Vikings are on the board first here, 6-0, with 6:45 left in this first quarter in this Division IV district semifinal game.
Got a score from you from Arlene. Oak Ridge 8, Shepherd nothing in the first.
All right. So
thank you, Arlene.
The good guys on both Muskegon and Oak Ridge leading so far.
Mm-hmm.
Those precincts have checked in.
Yep. Ravenna, here we go.
Well,
upset special. Ravenna 13, North Muskegon nothing in the first.
You want to say it or do I? Didn't see that coming.
Huh? Didn't.
Landon Howe puts his foot to it and he kicks it through the uprights, and the Whitehall Vikings lead this one 7-0. Tell you what, maybe Ravenna's got a little something for North Muskegon. North Muskegon at home, obviously the favorites in that one, but tell you what, you can't never count out that pesky Ravenna team, can you?
Nope, and John, I'm going to take you a walk down History Road or History Lane or Road, whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
2004, Oak Ridge beats North Muskegon in the regular season, 61-6. You think, wow, that was a whitewash.
Yeah.
It was. North Muskegon comes back and beats Oak Ridge in the playoffs 21-14.
Right.
And then North Muskegon goes on a run. You and I follow them for 2 more weeks.
To Swan Lake.
To Swan Lake, which was
Swan Valley.
Swan Valley.
We called it
Swan Lake.
Because it rained about as hard there as I've ever seen it rain. We did an Orchard View game in Belding a couple of years ago where it rained enough that they had to stop the game for a while. And here's a kickoff, and it is going to be
11.
at the 5-yard line. And
maybe 15.
Okay,
Sorry.
that would be number 15 would be Xander Prince, the senior. And it'll be 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line, it looks like, for Big Rapids. They are trailing Whitehall by the score of 7-0 with 6:38 left in this first quarter.
Going back to that Belding game, that was Oak Ridge that we followed them over there. That was the Oak Ridge game.
Aren't you thinking that it wasn't an Orchard View? It was a first year. I'm thinking it was a first-year coach that he's still there now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe we could have been there twice.
Maybe we were there twice. But the day that I'm thinking of the rain, it was definitely Orchard View. I remember that.
When we were there with Oak Ridge, and then that big storm came through.
Yeah.
Midway through the first quarter. As a matter of fact, they never finished that game till the next day.
Yeah. Out of the shotgun is their quarterback, Strickler. He's got 4 wideouts to the right side. Rolls to his right now. Strickler's not afraid to run, but he's going to pass it. It's going to be complete out to the 35-yard line, and that'll be a first down for Big Rapids.
Defensively on that stop there, 24, that's Trenton Tenbrock and Everett Napier on that stop. I got some scores.
Riley Venix making the catch there, so it's 1st and 10 for Big Rapids. And they are already. Hang on! We had a foul, a flag, a penalty. Against Big Rapids. So this is coming back, holding against Big Rapids. Wow, that wipes off a first down.
Mona Shore 7, Traverse City Central nothing. Reed City 8, Montague nothing.
Okay.
Arlene reports Belding 6, Tri-County nothing. I think Belding's going to win that game. They got a good ball club.
It's going to be 1st and 20 from about the 10-yard line. Out of the shotgun again is Strickler. Strickler is going to hand off to the first man through, and he has nowhere to go. He is brought down after no gain. That's going to be number 27 on the carry. That's a freshman, Jack Bowman. They brought him up early this year, and he's one of their leading rushers, but not that time.
Well, I'll tell you what, Kyle Stratton led the way there defensively. I think it was 73, Caden Waller, also in on that stop. I'm going to try to find him to make sure. No, it might have been 71. Well, that's one of those two.
It's going to be 2nd down and 21 from the 9-yard line. So this drive thrown in reverse after a completed pass for a first down was called back due to a hold.
It was Waller.
Strickler out of the shotgun. He's got Bowman standing next to a man in motion is Garrett Foster. Back to pass now. Here's a pass over the middle. It's a completed pass over here to Prince. Prince is up to the 35, up to the 40 before he is brought down at the 42-yard line. And just like that, Big Rapids has got all that yardage back and a first down. So they got a quick strike offense too, Cal.
Yeah, Dubowski over there. And hold on. Palmer and Ayler in on that stop. And you want to talk about quick strike. That was extremely fast.
Yeah, this kid is I'm not sure if he plays baseball or not, but he's got that kind of that baseball sling, and he's got that bullet pass, and he does not. He's got a really quick release. We're talking, of course, of Strickler.
Fruitport 8, Ludington 7.
Winner there would play the winner here. Out of the shotgun is Strickler. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Man in motion for Big Rapids. That is Garrett Foster. Now he stops in the slot to the left side. 2 wides right, 1 wide left. Man in the slot to the left side for Big Rapids. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. 7-0. Whitehall with the lead. Cardinals with the ball. Ball is at the 42 of the Cardinals. Strickler looks to his left, fires. Through the fingertips of his receiver, number 15, Xander Prince. And that's you know what? It doesn't look like Strickler's got much touch. I mean, he's got 1 speed, it looks like, doesn't he? I mean, it's like a bullet pass. Yeah,
hard, fast, and on you in a heartbeat.
Yeah, there's not much touch there, it doesn't look like. It's coming at you.
Yeah, Kamir Reddy over there, that junior defensive back. But, yeah, that was like a Verlander pass or an Elway pass. Baby's got zip on it, man.
You got to be padded up if you're going to catch one of his balls, huh? 2nd and 10, ball at the 42 now. 2 wides stacked to the right side, 1 wide left. Single setback, Strickler out of the shotgun. Man in motion now is number 10, that's Vilnex. Or Venex, rather. It's a keeper by, it was a keeper by the quarterback. I'll tell you what, was that Bowley? It was either, I think Bowley went with the bit on the fake, and he really threw Bowman back at the 30-yard line. So they had that covered either way.
They did, and to tell you what, he also tripped over his own lineman.
Yeah,
kind of started to lose his balance there.
So it's going to be 3rd and 11, ball at the 41-yard line. So now the Whitehall defense getting stingy. A couple of substitutions coming in for Whitehall as they'll change their defensive set here. 3rd and long.
Waller checks out.
Man wide out here to the right side or the near side is number 10, Venex, Riley Venex, the junior. He's one of their leading receivers. Out of the shotgun is Strickler. Rolls to his left, stops, fires, got a man, double coverage, knocked away nicely by Kamar Reddy. And looked like number 8. That would be
Shepard, Grayson Shepard. Yeah.
We're back there, double coverage. He tried to thread needle to Prince. And, boy, I'll tell you what, Reddy got up there high and knocked it away. Good play defensively for Kamar Reddy.
Fantastic play. Shepard right there also helping out. Punting situation.
Yeah, they send 2 guys back, so either one of them apparently can punt. It's 4th and 11 from the 41-yard line. Bowley back deep with Ayler, I believe. Here's a kickoff, and we'll find out who that is. That is Ayler, and Ayler's going to chase it back to the 20-yard line. He picks it up there, and now he's running parallel to the 20. Now he's going to cut back to the right side, and now he's going to be thrown down for a loss all the way back to about the 15.
He might wish now that he just would have owned. We got a flag.
We do have a flag down, too. So, yeah, he wound up losing yardage on that one.
A lot.
And let's see if this is going to be Whitehall getting caught for an illegal block. Officials talking it over right at about the 35-yard line. They're pointing to Whitehall. That'd be my guess. You're going to have an illegal block or a holding, probably. Holding against Whitehall.
Yep. Okay. So the last time, their last drive, they did not have to go very far. They had to go 25 yards.
Right.
Guess what? Now you're going to have to go about 90 to get there.
Yeah, you are. You're back, to 10-yard line, it looks like, right?
All the way down to the 8, John.
Yeah, they are. So it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 8. 3:38 left first quarter. Whitehall up 7-0. Almost said 8-0.
8s are wild.
Stratton at quarterback. Believe that's Cook standing next to him. And Stratton looks to his left, fires it, and it's going to be in. That's close to a lateral. So that was ready, chasing it down just in case, but it goes an incompleted pass.
Did David Miller, number 56 for them, maybe tip that just a little bit?
I was wondering that. It looked like it might have changed a little bit of direction there, right?
It did. I thought maybe it did. So, that's a dangerous pass to throw out in the flat on your 8-yard line.
3:35 left first quarter, 7-0 Whitehall. Winner will play the winner of Ludington and Fruitport. Last we heard, Fruitport was leading Ludington early in that game.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a handoff up the middle. This is Cook bowling his way up across, the 15-yard line, maybe to the 16. He's going to be shy of the first down, but got some good yardage for Whitehall.
Garrett Foster, that sophomore, gets in there first, wraps him up, brings him down. Looking to see if I have any Newberry versus Rogers City. Okay. Newberry's up 7-0.
3rd and 3 ball at the 15. Stratton out of the shotgun. And he is going to hand off again to Cook. Cook breaks free, and he has a first down. Great effort there by Jackson Cook as he is up close to the 25-yard line.
Boy, I tell you what, that first play didn't go anywhere, but the last two certainly have.
They have. Arlene tells me that rock and roll legend Jerry Lee Lewis passed away today at 87.
Oh.
Great balls of fire and a whole lot of shaking going on. 1st and 10 ball at the 21-yard line. Out of the shotgun is Stratton losing his footing, and he is going to go down. Man, all the way back to about the 15 or 14-yard line.
Garrett Foster, that sophomore again, doing a nice job wrapping him up, and this drive is going in reverse.
I tell you what, Big Rapids is showing some defense here this evening. I mean,
yes,
I know they gave up a touchdown, but they started at the 25.
Yeah.
So.
And for a defense that's given up 165, I think you said.
Yeah, right around there, 760, yeah. 2nd and 20 from the 13. And Stratton now rolling to his left. It's a pitch over here, and he gets it to Boley, and Boley is going to go out of bounds up across the 20 to about the 23.
Hewer in on that stop. I tell you what, I love the option.
Yeah.
I love to watch the option. Little pitch there. Rick Hickman reporting Ludington 14, Fruitport 8.
Wow, so Ludington took the lead there.
Yeah,
huh?
yes.
They got a ball game going.
Shores 7, Traverse City Central nothing. Reed City 8, Montague nothing.
Is Traverse City Central, is that? I get confused.
That's Jack Sugars.
That's what I thought.
I think Eric Sugars, the head coach. Jack does special teams for
Went all the way to the finals last year, huh?
Yes.
3rd down and 10. Back to pass is Stratton. He's going to run for his life around the right side, still looking to pass, and he does fling it. He flings it out here, and it is almost caught. Boy, going up high for it there was
Thompson.
Number 9, Camden Thompson. And Thompson took a little bit of exception to the defense that was played on him there, and those two guys not liking one another right now.
They're not on the Christmas card list, are they?
Right,
not?
Right. So it's going to be 4th and 10, punting situation for Whitehall now.
I got a score.
Okay.
At the end of the first quarter at Muskegon Catholic Central, Muskegon Catholic up 7-0.
All right.
Over Kent City.
Boley will be back to punt at about his 7-yard line.
Big Rapids could get it, and they're into the field here.
Yeah, they should get some excellent field position here. Boley, a good punter, though. He's got that rugby punt going. He punts it, boy, he booms it. And this is Prince back at the 40, secures it there, and now he's twisted and turning, and hanging on for dear life was Kamar Reddy until his mates could come and help out, and they stop him at about the 43-yard line. So you're right, Cal. That is going to be pretty good field position, but still not as good as it could have been. Boley did a great job with that punt.
Yeah, and Stratton comes flying down there. Also, Brinkert, Jaden Brinkert, that senior, gets in there. Wow, what a nice punt, though.
It was. Boy, they needed that, too. I mean, you're talking right around the 7-yard line, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, 1st and 10 now for Big Rapids at their 43, their own 43, 140 left. Whitehall scoring on their initial drive thanks to a short field there. Boley on a nice punt return and set up just a 25-yard drive that Cook, I believe, was able to bang it into the end zone, finish it off for Whitehall. Man in motion to the right side, empty backfield now. Strickler flings it back, and now got a flea flicker. Here's a throw to a man, and it's almost intercepted by Boley.
Oh, my goodness.
Boy, that was something. That was actually who wound up throwing that pass was number 10, Riley Venix. They pitched the ball or threw the ball, lateraled the ball to Venix. Venix then tried to find a receiver, and that would have been Garrett Foster, and Foster was in a tug of war with a defender down there, but the ball was almost intercepted by Boley. That was almost a lot of things, Cal.
Yeah, and I tell you what, they hit Boley right in the hands, and that Boley's sure-handed.
He is.
You know, his slap back, he can catch passes. So how in the world he caught or dropped that one, not really sure. Boley, a great athlete.
It's going to be second down now and 10 yards to go. Strickler out of the shotgun, empty backfield, 4 wides left side. Strickler looks to his left, and he is pulled down, dropped.
You got to get a number.
Looks like number
99?
No, is it 99?
Yeah, Jamar Hill.
Okay.
I think so. Yeah,
Yep,
it's
you're
Jamar
right.
Hill.
Yep. Wow.
Nice solo tackle by Jamar Hill, getting in there, wrapping him up, bringing him down.
Junior does a great job. So now you're looking at 3rd and 14 with 39 seconds left. Battle of the defenses here, Cal.
Yes, sir, it is.
2 high-powered off. It's how stuff like that happens, right? You get the thing sold to 2 high-powered offenses, and the defenses have so far risen to the occasion.
Forest Hills Central 7, Reese Puffer 6 in the first.
Cody Cater's first venture with Reese Puffer into the playoffs, out of the shotgun. Again, empty backfield for their quarterback Strickler. 3rd and 14, ball back at the 39 seconds left. Here comes the rush.
My goodness.
Strickler rolls around the left side. He's going to cut it and run, and he's going to run out of bounds as he gets about 1 yard. And now you're going to be looking. Well, he got more than 1 yard. What I'm trying to say is he's 9 yards away from a first down, so it's going to be 4th and 9, a punting situation.
Alt Gilbers
Right.
and Ayler over there come flying in to make the stop.
4th down, 9 yards to go. Ball is right around the 45, actually the 44-yard line.
Oak Ridge 16, Shepherd nothing.
Okay. Well, that game is going kind of according to plan. The other ones are kind of out of whack here a little bit, aren't they?
Yep.
Again, punting situation, left-footed punter, and it's going to be a short kick. And Whitehall's going to get some decent field position to see where they're going to say that's going to go out of bounds. Wow, they're still walking it back, Cal. Out across the 40 to about the 43-yard line. So Whitehall will get excellent field position starting right around their own 43 with 27 seconds left in this first quarter.
See if I can grab you some scores. Muskegon Catholic Central 7, Kent City nothing. Oak Ridge 16, Shepherd nothing. Wow, Muskegon now 21, Sparta nothing. Ludington 14, Fruitport 8, Shore 7, Traverse City Central nothing.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right, this is going to be a handoff up the middle. Cook breaking free, and Cook is across midfield to the 48-yard line, and he's about a yard and a half shy of a first down. So nice run there by Cook. That could be the final play of quarter number 1.
Yeah, it just might be.
Going to be second down now, and it's going to be, it looks like it's more like 3 yards. Yeah, it's about 3 yards to go for a first.
Belding 6, Tri-County nothing.
All right, down to 1 second, and they will not get the playoff. So the first half will come to an end with Whitehall at the ball right around midfield, leading by the score of 7-0. Give us a chance to pay some bills here for some of our fine sponsors. How about North Grove Brewers, our title sponsor? Located in Montague, a hidden gem of the West Michigan craft beer scene. They offer a broad rotating selection of beer cocktails that you won't find anywhere else. Your clubhouse is fun as well, a welcoming atmosphere with friends and that they consider family. Their kitchen is open with a variety of sandwiches, tacos, and other snacks to quench your appetite. And they host a wide range of entertainment, including trivia, live music, and much more. Located at 8735 Water Street, Montague, or give them a call at 231-894-0144. That is North Grove Brewers.
Release this afternoon, I think, which caught a lot of people off guard. Calvin College in Grand Rapids, Calvin Knights, they are going to be adding football to their team sport. So, be interesting to see who they hire. And it'll be interesting to see guys, high school guys that apply for that job.
Right.
You know?
You're right.
I don't know if it's going to be for this coming the fall of 23, or if it's going to be the fall of 24.
So now Calvin and Hope will be able to reunite their basketball rivalry to the gridiron, right?
Fruitport 16, Ludington 14.
Okay, that's a end action there. Back to pass is Stratton. Feels the rush. Now he's going to tuck it and run. He's to the 45, to the 40, cuts back. He's down to the 35, spun around and brings it down to about the 33. Big first down run there for Kyle Stratton with 11:51 left here in this second quarter.
What a run.
Yeah.
He got pressure right up the middle. He kicked it out around that right side, gained about 20 yards, juked one of their D-backs, cut it back up inside. What a run by him. Nice play by Stratton.
Out of the shotgun again is Stratton. He's got Cook standing next to him. 2 wideouts to either side for Whitehall. In motion comes ready. Handoff up the middle to Cook. He's got a hole up the middle. He's down inside the 25, pushing towards the 23-yard line, close to another first down.
I tell you what, that offensive line, Monroe, Wesley, Russell, Winton Napier, Shane Cook,
and a late
Chase
flag.
Zerski.
A late flag, and that's usually going to be an unsportsmanlike or a personal foul, or an unsportsmanlike, I'm going to think, because that came really, really late after everything was gone. So something was either said or done, and now the officials will talk about it.
Yeah, those 5 guys, that offensive line, they're starting to move people out there.
They are.
Quite the discussion. When you first seen that, I looked up, and I seen that they were looking at Big Rapids.
Personal foul or unsportsmanlike against Big Rapids, so that's going to tack 15. That was going to be 2nd and 1 from the 32, so you're going to tack 15 onto that. And boy, oh boy, you don't need to spot, if you're Big Rapids, you don't need to spot Whitehall any penalty yardage.
Reed City 16, Montague nothing.
Okay, so they continue to roll, at least so far.
Oak Ridge 16, Shepherd nothing.
1st and 10, ball at the 12-yard line for Whitehall. They're at in Big Rapids end of the field with 11:20 left, already up 7-0. They want more, obviously. 2 wides left, 2 wides right. Single setback is Jackson Cook. In motion comes ready. It's a keeper by Stratton, and he's slung down and thrown down there by Bowman. Bowman coming in and taking the quarterback down.
That's that freshman.
It is. Yeah, he's a running back.
Nice job by him. Tell you what, it's not easy to get Stratton on the ground all by yourself, let alone a little freshman. Not really little.
Right.
But good job by the freshman out there, Bowman.
Yeah, that's one-on-one tackling. That doesn't happen very often. 2nd and 15, ball back to the 17-yard line. 2 wides right, 1 wide left. Man in the slot to the left is Boley. And it is a keeper by Stratton. Stratton pushes his way towards the 11-yard line now. It's going to be 2nd down. He has to get inside the 5 to about the 4 or 3, it looks like, for a first down.
Stratton doing a nice job. He wanted to go in behind the center there, which is Monroe, but that was a little blocked. He waited to the right side of that offensive line, moving those guys out of the way for Big Rapids, and then he just took off.
3rd down, 9 yards to go. Ball on the 11-yard line. 10:07 and counting. Whitehall up 7-0. Trying to add more. Stratton back to pass. Looks to his right. Now he's looking back to his left. And is he going to run? No, he's going to throw it. And it's going to be caught for a touchdown.
6.
That's going to be Reddy. Kamar Reddy in the end zone. That's going to be an 11-yard touchdown pass from Kyle Stratton to Kamar Reddy. And the Whitehall Vikings have boosted their lead to 13-0 with 9:55 left in this first half.
And that's what Stratton gives you.
He
gives you that escapability. When you think you got him in the backfield, he just kind of gets away from you. Then he's just patient. He just moves out, and he doesn't feel that pressure. And he goes, well, somebody's going to come open here in a minute. And then, sure enough, Reddy comes open and hits some beautiful pass.
Yeah, that's a trust in your receivers. And I'll tell you what, that is really difficult for quarterbacks to do sometimes. Or the good ones can do it, and Kyle is certainly that. And here's an extra point by Landon Howe, and he knocks it through the uprights. And so it is now 14-0, Whitehall with the lead. Howe, the senior. Finish my thought there for a second. Is Stratton, what I've always liked about him is he still looks to pass first and then run second. Even when, you know how sometimes quarterbacks panic and it's like, oh man, my guy's not open, I got to run. He is looking to throw until the last minute, and you can kind of tell it's not, and he's a burner. I mean, when he decides to run, he can take off, but he's got kind of that glide where he's looking for a receiver down to the last minute, and that was the case there. He's looking to his nothing on the right side, has time, looks back to his left, and finds a Kamar Reddy in the end zone, 11 yards away for a touchdown.
And you're correct. He's just, he could have ran.
Right.
He could have ran for 5 yards before he got tackled. He didn't feel any pressure, and he just says, I'm just going to wait here.
Right.
Kind of kept moving to the left. I'm going to wait, and I'm going to wait, and I'm going to wait. I don't feel it. Oh, there's ready. Boom, touchdown. Just that fast.
Here's McDowell, kicking off all the way back to the 5-yard line. Up now to the 15 already, the 20, up to the 25, to the 28-yard line. I believe that's Prince. Nope, it's number 5. That's going to be Dubowski, Caleb Dubowski, the junior. As it'll be 1st and 10 for the Cardinals at, it looks like the 28-yard line, their own 28.
Yep, okay, so Newberry up over Rogers City 21-0. Got people that are interested in that. We had, John, we must have had a mix-up, because North Muskegon now is tied with Ravenna at 7-7.
Okay, yeah, so one time we had like 13-0.
Right, yeah, so now it's 7-7, North Muskegon and Ravenna.
All right.
Shores 21, Traverse City Central, nothing.
All right, here's quarterback Strickler out of the shotgun. He's got a single setback. That's Bowman standing next to him. Fires it over right side, and it is dropped. And that is almost, I'll tell you what, it comes so close to being a lateral. It's going to be an incomplete pass as he gets it out to Venex.
Bowley's going, how did I not catch that? He just laid out there to get that.
Right, defensively, yeah.
Yep. And once again, North Muskegon and Ravenna, they are tied with 6:55 left to go in the second quarter.
Okay.
Good job by Justin Eagle. I mean, having his guys ready after getting kind of rolled by North Muskegon earlier in the year.
Yeah. Yeah, they wound up they had lost a couple of games in a row and looked like the ship was taking on water, and then, they got themselves back together. 2nd down and 10, ball at the 28-yard line still. 3 wideouts to the right side, 2 wideouts to the left, empty backfield again as Will Strickler is all by his lonesome in the backfield. Man comes in motion to the right side. It's going to be a quarterback draw. Strickler is tripped up as he gets to the 30-yard line.
20 got in there and got an arm on him. Everett Napier, that junior linebacker. Then I think he tripped up over maybe one of his own linemen' feet. I think this is a very critical drive here for Big Rapids, don't you?
Yeah.
Because if they got a punt and give Whitehall the ball back and they go down and score again before the half, 21-0 at the half,
right.
Pretty tough to come back on Whitehall in the second half. We're already spotting them 21.
Yeah, you don't want to do that for sure. 9-12 and counting here. Big 3rd down play, 3rd and 8, ball at the 30-yard line. Bowman in the backfield, Strickler at quarterback. Out of the shotgun, 2 wides to either side. The near side receivers more or less stacked. And now they're going to swing Bowman to the slot to the left side, so empty backfield again. Back to pass is Strickler. Fires it. He's got a man out there, and it is caught by Venex. Venex is all the way down to inside the 50 to the 45-yard line. He just slung that one kind of sidearm, Cal, and Venex just stretched out, extended himself, and caught it. Nice pass there by Riley Venex, the junior.
Bowley, again, goes for the interception on that sideline and could not get it. Hung his head, headed back to the huddle. I think Bowley thought he had it.
Yeah. And that's one thing that when you do gamble for the interception and the guy catches it, you're opening up to a big gain.
That is correct.
So it's a double-edged sword there. Out of the shotgun again is Strickler. 1st and 10, ball at the 45 of Whitehall. 8:26 left here in this first half. 14-0. Whitehall on top. Man in motion to the right side. Strickler now is going to hand off. No, he's kept it, and he's going to go down. Both of them were going to go down. Bowman, and he faked the handoff to Bowman and kept it himself, and he goes down for a loss.
Jaden's there, and also Grayson Shepard in there doing a good job there. The first 2 guys there for Whitehall just kind of blew that play up completely. 2nd
down and 15, ball back to the, 40, where are we at? The 49-yard line, it looks like. 7:49 and counting, 14-0, Whitehall. Big Rapids with the ball just inside Whitehall territory. 7:41 and counting. Wide out here to the left side is Prince. 3 wideouts to the right side, single setback. And now they're going to switch things up a little bit as Bowman goes from the right side of Strickler to the left side. Now Bowman goes in motion, and he becomes a receiver. Back to pass, flag down. I think they're going to call illegal motion on the Cardinals. That looked like kind of a funny setup, and I believe they're going to get an illegal motion call against the Cardinals.
Well, I was watching the line play there, John, like I normally do, and there was nobody there moving.
Right. And that's what it will be, a legal motion against the Cardinals. I'll back them up 5 yards.
Muskegon, 21, Sparta, 2.
Okay.
Sparta got a safety. I'll be darned.
I'll tell you, the Big Reds, I think, got a really favorable draw, I think.
Mm-hmm. Week 3 could be West Zealand West.
Yeah. All right, big second down here. With the down box stays the same after the penalty. 2nd and 19, ball back at the 46 of Big Rapids, so they're back in Cardinal territory. Back to pass goes Strickler. Little screen pass over here to Foster. Garrett Foster getting a lot of that yardage back, still on his feet as he's inside Whitehall territory to the 40-yard line. He's going to be shy of the first down, but not by much. Well, he's going to be about 4 yards shy, but great little screen pass to get some yardage back.
Jaden was over there along with Jackson Cook to wrap him up and bring him down, and they got a whole lot of yardage.
They did.
A nice job of the quarterback there from Big Rapids. He just invited those big old linemen were coming down on him. He just kept backpedaling, going, come on, keep coming.
That was about a 14-yard gain, but because they needed 19, it turns into a 3rd and 5. Ball at the 40 of Whitehall with 6:23 left in the first half.
Is this 2-down territory, you think, if they don't get it?
Punting?
Yeah. I mean, it's 3rd down. If they don't get it, do they go for it on 4th?
I'm thinking so.
Okay.
Especially down 14-0. This is Big Rapids now out of the shotgun, and now we're going to have
a timeout.
A timeout called by Big Rapids. They'll take a timeout, and they'll talk about 6:03 left. They'll give me a chance to look over some scores and me to salute one of our sponsors here. How about Van Dyke Mortgage? They are involved in just about everything. Great friend to CatchMark SportsNet and just the community in the greater Muskegon and Lakeshore area as well. Their commitment to finding the right home loan for you is second to none. Experienced licensed teams ready to work for you to ensure a smooth and timely loan process from application to closing. Try them out and find out what they can do for you. Located at 460 West Western in Muskegon, or give them a call, 231-332-6500.
Rick Hickman reporting now, Muskegon 21, Sparta 9. So they got a safety and a touchdown.
Okay, so Sparta putting together a little rally there,
huh? Manistee 20, Boyne City 7.
Wow.
That's a new score.
I think we picked Boyne City, didn't we?
Oh, did we?
Yeah. I think
we did, didn't we?
You and I got the same. There's some other folks that picked Manistee, so they can get better on us.
I'm one ahead of you.
Yeah, that Shelby and Hesperia game haunts me.
Yes.
You picked Shelby, I picked Hesperia. 3rd down and 5. Ball at the 40-yard line of Whitehall. 6:03 left in this first quarter. Strickler out of the shotgun's got a single setback, 2 wideouts to either side. Whitehall up 14-0, and it's a keeper by Strickler. He's trying to turn the corner. He does, and he's hit, and breaks a tackle as he fights his way to the 36-yard line. I think he's going to be about a yard shy of a first down.
That was a tackle by Reddy, I think he ran right out of.
Yeah, Reddy had him originally, and then he got past Reddy.
Well, he kind of ran him over, ended up running him over. Reddy easily could have had a solo tackle there, and it wouldn't have been 4th and 1. It might have been 4th and 3. And good job by the quarterback, Big Rapids. Just kept his legs moving, and, makes it now very manageable.
Yeah, 4th and a long 1. Ball at the 36-yard line. 5:27 and counting here in this first half. 14-0, Whitehall on top. John Russell along with Cal VanSingel on the audio side of CatchMark SportsNet. Glad to have you along. Jesse King helping setting us up. Invaluable to us tonight, that's for sure, with all this newfangled equipment for a couple of old dogs.
Jesse's awesome.
He is.
Love that kid.
Out of the shotgun is Strickler.
Look out.
Fires it over the middle. It is caught for a first down. This is number 10. That is Venex again. And Venex is down to the 20-yard line. Another clutch pitch and catch from Strickler to Venex. And it's going to be 1st and 10.
Strickler, you're getting attaboy. You had 4 red shirts coming at you 100 miles an hour. And you threaded the needle and got that one in there. There were 4 Whitehall Vikings breathing down his neck. I think they had a blitz on.
Yeah.
And he was a second away from being buried under. That was a nice pass for them to get a first down.
1st and 10 at the 21, 4:38 and counting, 14-0 Whitehall, but the Cardinals threatening here. Out of the shotgun against Strickler, he's got Bowman standing next to him. 2 wideouts to the right side, 1 wide out to the left side. Now that man comes in motion to the left side. It's a jet sweep over here by Foster. Garrett Foster trying to turn the corner, and he will not do it as he is pursued and brought down.
Everett Napier doing a nice job, that junior linebacker. Solo tackle by Everett. Nice job, wrapped him up and brought him down.
Actually might even lose a yard. He does. Yeah, it's going to be 2nd and 11 from the 22.
After Muskegon Catholic goes up 14-0, Kent City comes back, and it's now 14-7 MCC. 2:15 left to go in the second.
All right. It's going to be 2nd and 11. Ball at the 22-yard line of Whitehall. Whitehall leading this one 14-0.
Got another update after this play.
All right. Strickler out of the shotgun. 2 wides right, 2 wides left. Single setback is Bowman. Strickler looks to his right now, looks back to his left, fires for the corner of the end zone to Prince. Prince being guarded and is knocked away again by Kamar Reddy. Reddy playing some tight defense. Oh, him and Prince getting a little shoving match there. No flags, but the official's going to have a little word with those two to try to calm him down a little bit.
Tell you what, nice job by the official.
Yeah.
Because he ran right up to him.
Right.
And said, knock it off.
Yeah.
And then they both kind of looked at each other, kind of that nod. The Big Rapids kid kind of like makes a gesture that, hey, we're good.
Right.
And good job by that official. It's one of those things that you'll never see and read about. But nice job by him. Just to take care of it right there.
Have the restraint, be firm, but you don't have to necessarily throw a flag. Reddy, that's his second big defensive play here of the evening. He had another one that he knocked down, I think, in the first quarter. Going to be 3rd and 11, ball at the 22, 3:24 left here in this first half, 14-0, Whitehall on top. Empty backfield now. This is Strickler out of the shotgun. 3 wides left, 2 wides right. Man comes in motion to the left side. That's going to be Foster. Back to pass is Strickler fires it to Vilnex. Vilnex has it, or Venex rather has it, down to the 12-yard line. He is going to be shy of the first down by a couple, it looks like.
And Jaden in there again with a solo tackle by him, wrapping him up, bringing him down.
So it's going to be 4th down now and about 2 yards to go. Again, Big Rapids in another 4th down situation. They picked up one of these earlier, maybe even 2. I'm not sure if they've had 2 4th downs or not.
John, this drive started at the 9:44 mark. And that clock just keeps on cruising. I believe we're going to have Scott DeCamp at halftime.
We are.
Now? Yeah. Okay.
CatchMark SportsNet. He'll be up here talking to us. Down the sidelines, doing a great job. All right, big 4th down play. 4th and 2 from the 13. 2:41 and counting. 14-0. Whitehall on top. Big Rapids trying to do something about that. Empty backfield. 3 wides to the right, 2 wides to the left. Strickler out of the shotgun. Fans getting into it. Man in motion. That is Garrett Foster. Back to pass Strickler, looking to his right, feeling some heat from behind, fires at corner of the end zone, and it is knocked away. That is Boley, I believe, right? Nate Boley, number 3. And Boley comes up big defensively, so the ball will go over on downs to Whitehall right around the 13-yard line.
Well, twice on this drive, Boley goes for the interception and doesn't get it. Both times Big Rapids turns it into big yardage. That time Boley just gets in there and completely knocks that ball away. What a great play by Boley.
All right, so Whitehall dodges a bullet there. Bend but don't break.
Went from 9:44 to 2:19. That is a critical
series.
Series there. Thank you for Big Rapids because they desperately needed a touchdown.
Stratton out of the shotgun, fires it over here left side. He's got Boley over there, I believe, and Boley is now trying to pick his way upfield, and he is close to a first down, or he is brought down. He's either got the first down or he's within a yard.
Yep. Shores 35, North Traverse City Central, nothing. Oak Ridge 24 to nothing over Shepherd. Ravenna 10, North Muskegon 7 on a field goal.
Okay.
Fruitport 24, Leadington 14.
I believe that might have been Grayson Shepherd on the reception over there. It's hard to see over that far sideline.
Yes, it is. Sweep.
And here's a sweep to the right side. This is Boley. And Boley is at the 35 up to the 40, and he does have a first down. Nate Boley, the senior, and the Whitehall Vikings now with 1:48 left have it 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Hewer makes a tackle for the Cardinals of Big Rapids. And Whitehall's on the move. The clock is ticking. Go ahead.
Yep, Whitehall has 3 timeouts remaining. Big Rapids with 2. And back to pass is Stratton. Stratton is going to run up the middle, and he's going to gain a couple before he's brought down.
Nice job right there. Once again, running right over the top of his center, Chance Monroe. And the guards, Russell and Cook, also helping him out.
125 and counting. Going to be second down and about 7 yards to go for a first. The ball is at the 44-yard line of Whitehall. This is Stratton looking to his left now. He's going to run up the middle, and he is going to lose some yardage as he is brought back at about the 40. Well, you know what? He's going to probably maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, so it's going to be like third down and 7.
I bet you they take a timeout, and they do.
Okay, so Whitehall will take a timeout.
Stratton was visibly upset afterwards. I don't know what. He was mad about something.
Yeah, something didn't come together.
No,
for him,
it did not.
Gonna say shout out here to Foundation Systems of Michigan. Call Foundation Systems of Michigan for all your basement waterproofing, crawl space, and encapsulation and foundation repair needs, where less than exceptional is not acceptable, by FSM, located at 5985 Clay Avenue, Wyoming, Michigan. Give them a call, 231-255-6488 or 616-333-9119.
I want to thank Arlene, Rick Hickman, Rick Seibel, Larry Mansfield. We got everybody's out working for us tonight. Manistee 20, Boyne City 7. Shores 35-0 over top of Traverse City Central. Oak Ridge pitching a shutout, 24-0 over Shepherd. Ravenna 10-7 now over top of North Muskegon. And Fruitport 24, Ludington 14.
A little bit surprised in that Ravenna score, especially with the high-powered offense that North Muskegon has. So the Ravenna defense.
Oh, here's one.
Tight.
Yeah, the Edwardsburg Eddies. They're up 16-0. That could be a future opponent for Whitehall.
Third down and 7 yards to go. Now Whitehall has 2 timeouts remaining. This is Stratton back to pass. Fires it over the middle, and it is, almost caught there. It's intended for number 11. That would be Trannon Ayler, and couldn't quite hold it over the middle.
Well, I thought it was a good pass there by Stratton, yeah. But I tell you what, I think he might have seen a defensive back, Ayler, coming down on him, because he no more and got it in his hands, and he got popped pretty hard.
Going to be 4th down and 7, ball at the 44. How about this? They're lining up to go for it, it looks like.
Or maybe hard count?
Maybe.
Or is he going to just – oh, there
and
we go,
did.
5 yards.
It was a hard count, and they got Big Rapids to bite on it. Wow. Still not going to be enough for a first down, as they needed 7, but now it goes from a 4th and 7 to a 4th and 2.
Rick Seibel, gotta love him. Okay, hoping not to say this. We just made a fatal mistake. Intercepted pass, now 21-7, because we had massive momentum, but then the fatal.
The fatal mistake, huh?
Fatal mistake.
4th down, 2 yards to go now. And the ball is at midfield, so some people may be saying, oh, you're going to play it safe. Nope, not Whitehall. They're going to go for it. 4th down and 2 at the 49-yard line, their own. Hand off to Cook. He has the first down as he gets across midfield of the 49. Pushed back, but his forward progress will give him the first down.
Well, Tony Sigmund says, I have something you don't have, Big Rapids.
Right.
And you want to know what it is? It's Shane Cook, Winton Napier, Chance Monroe, Wesley Russell, and Chase Nazerski. He's got those 5 up front.
Yep.
He says, my 5 can beat your 5.
And the bowl of a running back in Jackson Cook.
Correct.
1st and 10, ball at the 49 of Big Rapids. Here's a pass to Ayler. Ayler has it. Down to the 5, down to the 4-3. Touchdown for Trannon Ayler. Trey Ayler streaking down the near sideline here. And he beats his man for a 49-yard touchdown completion. And now Whitehall extends their lead to 20-0, and that is vintage Whitehall right there.
Oh, what a pass by Stratton. That thing was perfect. I mean, just perfect. Beautiful. I think tight spiral dropped it right in there where only he could catch it.
Think those two work on it?
Yeah, wow.
Landon Howe will try another extra point out of the hold of Nate Boley. 46 seconds left in the Whitehall Vikings establishing control here, 20-0, trying to make it 21-0. Low snap, but it's placed down by Boley. He saves it, and it's good. Good kick by Landon Howe. So that goes to show you how important a holder is there.
Oh, my goodness, yeah.
That was on the kind of the ground there. Boley had to get some fast reaction time, get the ball set, and then Landon Howe comes and knocks it through the uprights, 21-0 with 46 seconds left here in this first half.
35-9, Muskegon. Your Big Reds starting to roll. Offensively, they've been a juggernaut, but their whole issue this whole year has been that defense.
Right.
They just could have really struggled defensively.
And some injuries, right?
Oh, a lot of injuries, but that defense is just, it's not a typical Muskegon defense. You know, you think back to 2017 when they ran the tables at 14-0.
Yeah.
They gave up 4 points a game.
Yeah.
They shut out three teams in the playoffs.
And that's Shane's forte is defense.
So he's not happy.
Yeah. All right, McDowell kicking for Whitehall, booms it, and over. It's fielded at the 10, up to the 15-yard line, all the way to the 20, 25.
15 on the
That's
carry.
going to be Prince. That's going to be Xander Prince, and he gets decent field position up near the 40 of Big Rapids with 38 seconds left and 2 timeouts remaining.
Lucas Palmer was one of the guys in there. Where'd my other roster go? Oh, back here. And number 19, Ryan Goodrich. Again, Goodrich with another special teams tackle.
All right, see what Big Rapids can do now. 21-0, they trail Whitehall. Now you're going to have probably the empty backfield, 3 wideouts to the left side, 2 wideouts to the right side. Well, I got to say, if you got to come from behind, you probably got the right offense to do that if you're Big Rapids. I mean, these guys it's a couple of gunslingers out here tonight. This is Strickler passing over the middle of Bowman. Bowman's going to be shy of the first down, but by just about 3 yards as he gets it up to about the 47-yard line of Big Rapids.
Grayson Shepard in there to make that stop. First one there, Shepard.
Empty backfield. They're going all receivers now. 2nd and 2 from the 48-yard line. Strickler calling out the play. He's out of the shotgun, directing traffic out there. 12 seconds down to 11. They still got some timeouts remaining, but back to pass now is Strickler. Strickler's going to roll to his right, and now he's going to chuck it. He finds his man out there. That is going to be number 10. That's going to be Vilnix, and Vilnix is down to the 30-yard line. First down, but no time is left on the clock. Oh man, they were moving it downfield. They just ran out of time, so the time was on the side of the Whitehall Vikings. So go into the half with Whitehall leading 21-0 here at Whitehall High School.
Well, Everett Napier had that tackle over there on the sideline last play.
All right, I'll do another commercial here while you're getting things fixed up for our scoring summary at halftime. Durga Insurance Group. At the Durga Insurance Group, we look forward to, they look at success through a different set of lenses, placing the relationship with their clients first. That's what it's all about for them. Regardless of what stage of life you're in, they're there for you each step of the way. Located at 1535 Far Road, Norton Shores, or give them a call, 231-744-9106. That's Durga Insurance Group. Thank you very much. All right, so one half is in the book. We're going to be talking to Scott DeCamp in a little bit. You got the scoring summary there ready?
Yeah, I do.
All right.
Look at this. Big Rapids is meeting on the field.
Yeah, they are.
Huh. Well, it's that's odd. Normally, now they're headed to the locker room.
Right.
That was kind of.
Yeah, probably got.
That's an odd one.
Maybe the coach says, "Hey, look, we got to talk about something right now," and then talk again in the locker room.
I guess so. So here are scoring summaries here for Whitehall. Here we go. They've had 5 possessions. They've scored on 3. Second possession started the drive at. Nope, they scored on their first possession. I'm sorry. Started the drive at 10:32. They score at the 6:45 mark. 2-yard touchdown run by Cook. The Howe kick was good, and they were off and running 7-0. 2 possessions later, started the drive at 3:38. They scored 27 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Started the drive at 1st and 10 in their own 43. Stratton are ready with a 11-yard touchdown pass. The Howe kick was good. 14-0, and then their next drive here started with 2:18 left to go in the first half. They score at the 46-second mark. Stratton, 49-yard touchdown pass to Trannon Ayler, and the Howe kick was good. 21-0 here at the half.
All right, and that's where we're at with Whitehall on top here. John Russell along with Cal VanSingel. And we're going to bring in.
Here comes the boss.
Yeah, I'm staying up here.
A little chilly out there.
Man.
Yeah.
It is cold.
Is it?
We got Scott DeCamp in the house here. And, Scott, how do things look at the sideline? Look a lot frostier than up here, right?
Yeah, it's chilly out there. I got to give it to Big Rapids. They're playing tough.
Yeah.
I mean, they're making Whitehall earn everything.
Yes, sir.
They defensively, I mean, this was kind of a defensive struggle there in that first quarter. I mean, Whitehall had the short field, and boy, Big Rapids made them earn that 25-yard drive or whatever it was.
Yeah, nothing's come easy, really. I mean, they had the big pass right before the half, the 49-yard hook up there, but beyond that, though, I mean, Whitehall has earned everything, and Big Rapids has moved the ball a little bit.
Right.
They just, Whitehall is out there, making plays, and the guy that's really stood out to me was Grayson Shepard. I haven't seen him hit like he's hitting today. He's got a little more fire today. I think a little more bounce in his step today. Looks like. Yeah,
really. And Kamar Reddy had a couple of big plays there defensively. Went back and there's some emotion going on out there. I mean, you're seeing a little bit of talking, a little bit of shoving and pushing out there. So I guess it's playoff football, right?
Yeah, for sure.
As this game has gone on, I take a look here at that offensive line. Chance Monroe, Wesley Russell, Chase Nazurski, Winton Napier, Shane Cook. They're starting to take this ball game over. When Tony decides here at about midfield, 4th and 1, who's he give it to? It's Cook, the big running back, but lets the big dogs eat up front. They opened up a nice hole for him.
Yeah, and that's what you kind of come to expect with Whitehall, that they're just going to wear teams down because their line is it's big. It's not like outrageously big, but it's still big, and they're strong, and they've got a little depth there, but they're really experienced too. So they know, as the game goes on, they can just grind teams down.
Yeah, they really have. I mean, they really do that as well. Had an interesting. I got a chance to talk with Tony Sigmund a little bit, and always fun talking to him. I mean, he's kind of that behind-the-scenes look at stuff a little bit. And one of the things he told me, of course, this is a legacy team for Whitehall. If they win tonight, I kind of took me back a little bit. No Whitehall football team has ever won 10 games in a season, and this would be the first one to be able to do that. And he talked about that a little bit, but he also talked about, I said, so he says, and that's important to the guys, and he shared a story. He said that Kyle Stratton was pumping gas, was getting gas in his car, and a guy came up to him, saw him in his Whitehall jersey or shirt, whatever it was, and knew who he was, said, hey, Kyle, he says, man, he says, your team is very good this year. And Kyle says, yeah, thank you very much. We appreciate that. And then Kyle came back and talked to Coach Sigmund and said, hey, he said the team was good. And he says, I was impressed by that. This is Stratton talking. He says, because he didn't come up to me and say, hey, you are good. And he's, Stratton certainly is. I mean, he's heard that before, I mean, he is certainly one of the best in the area. And Tony Sigmund said that he was just so proud that Kyle thought that was important, that the guys got part of that. It wasn't just Kyle Stratton. So he thought that was cool. And then to come back and report that. So that was that says something about these guys.
There's a little more maturity, I think, on this group as compared to maybe last year before. And that's not a knock on those teams. It's just that I think that the veterans, the kids who've been around a while, they've learned some things and
right.
and learn the maturity and keeping your cool. And keep a good head about you. That's going to help you in the long run. That's going to help you win big games and win championships.
Let's take a look here around the area, see what your thoughts are. Oak Ridge up 32-0 over top of Shepherd.
That doesn't surprise me. I mean, and again, I'm not trying to knock Shepherd at all. Who, by the way, do you know who their coach is? Irv Sigler Jr.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
He's there. He was at Wyoming before in Granville, and now he's up at Shepherd. But no, I expected Oak Ridge to cruise in this one, and that's what's happening there.
Fruitport 32, Ludington 14.
Looks like Fruitport's starting to pull away a little bit. It was back and forth, trading touchdowns the first couple series, sounds like. So it looks like Fruitport's maybe starting to put a little distance between them.
I think the score is now 21-7, Muskegon Catholic Central over Kent City.
That's correct. I just saw that.
Okay.
It's 21-7 Catholic.
All right, Muskegon 42, Sparta 9.
Yep, that sounds about right. Not surprised by that.
Muskegon got a real good draw, didn't they?
They got a very good draw.
Yeah.
They could go a ways, I think.
This one shocks me. Shores 42 zip over Traverse City Central. That surprises me.
I heard they were down a little bit. That they had a really good team last year. Got to the state finals.
Right.
Traverse City Central did.
Yeah, and go ahead.
Josh Burnham kid that's at Notre Dame now. But yeah, they've fallen off a little bit, but they battled their way into the playoffs. Obviously, everyone knows they're coached by Eric Sugars, and his dad Jack helps them out.
Yep. Forest Hill Central 10, Puffer 6. Is that what you have?
That's the last I heard, and
Okay.
that's a little surprising. Although I mean, all year Cater's got them playing tough. They're competing. They compete in every game.
Yep. He's done a nice job there this year.
He really has.
Yeah, he has. Ravenna 10, North Muskegon 7. That one surprises me a little bit too.
That surprised me too that Ravenna's kept them down like that. Hunter Hogan, I think, scored a rushing touchdown, and then he kicked a field goal to put them back up. So
okay,
7-7 in that one.
Manistee 20, Boyne City 7. John and I took Boyne City.
Well, I took Manistee in my upset special and was feeling really good, but it's 20-14 last I saw, so that's got to be at halftime by now too.
Okay. So it's possible. I think I'm 2 ahead of you. I think John's 1 ahead of you. You're right on our heels.
I wish I was smarter so I could wait to see what picks you make and then go the other way, but I wouldn't win anyway.
The difference between Cal and I came to that Shelby Hesperia game. It was kind of like a coin flip, and that
was like
Hesperia.
in week 4.
Yeah.
Week 5.
I know you guys do. You have weekly conversations. Let's toy with those
guys.
No. Let's make those guys look dumber than they are.
Looking back, that's that goes back to last week. So, yeah, there's just some of the scores going around the area. 21-7 on Muskegon Catholic. I have a buddy who's at the game. He goes, our quarterback made a fatal error. Everything's fatal error. Who are you getting a picture of? Oh, that's Mr. Jenkins.
Tom Jenkins, yeah. He said I look like a skateboarder coming up here with my little beanie on. And I go, okay, thanks, Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
You can say that to him. I'm not saying it to him.
Oh, no, yeah. It's a good thing we got a good relationship. Otherwise, I might have tumbled down those stairs right there, down the bleachers.
One thing I want to talk about, too, is just the fact that CatchMark, we really kind of, I guess we're going to pat ourselves on the back here a little bit, really kind of a couple of years into this. And the playoffs, we decided that obviously we couldn't do the video portion because of the MHSAA rules and things like that. But we said, what the heck? Let's see if we can do the audio. And we have put together some teams all over. I mean, we got Brent Rath and Bill Mann over at the Ravenna North Muskegon game. We have up in talk about shaking in their shoes up there. We got the Young Bucks. They're outside. We understand Connor and Tate Stein. They're watching that Montague and Reed City game, and then we have the game here. So all the folks. I mean, we are West Michigan Conference focused. We couldn't get. I mean, we all the equipment we had, we dispersed to the places where we thought we should be this week. So kudos there for everybody pulling together and be able to pull this off. That's no small feat for sure.
No, it's not. It's a lot of moving parts, but it just shows we have a great team and everyone plays their role and it pulls it together. Like today, Jesse King.
Oh man, he's our savior.
Yeah, he came over and set this up for us here and so to get this plane off the ground. But one thing I got to say, it's kind of funny. You guys probably saw it at the outset of your broadcast here, but they showed the photos of John and Cal here.
Yeah.
Well, Billy and Brent over at North Muskegon, Billy created all these graphics and stuff. So he created photos, and he called himself the man, and he called Brent the myth. Yeah. So that was kind of funny. So I don't know if Brent's going to appreciate that very much.
Billy, that's the boss. That's the big boss. Yeah. That's the guy that signs your check.
Your paycheck might be a myth, too,
Billy.
going forward.
Yeah, right, yeah.
But, no, it's back to your point. I mean, it's I'm really proud of what our team does.
Yes.
And, you make the best of the situation in terms of no video, but we still want to give people coverage and kind of put them there if they can't be here. And we got great broadcasting teams. Obviously, starts with you guys.
Thank you.
You're at the top of the list.
Well, I'll tell you what.
You've done a great job all year.
The people are thanking you that you took the camera out of here. So
we're thankful.
Yeah, I mean, we're back. Actually, this feels like the old days for us.
Yes.
This is kind of radio for us. So we're right at home. And again, we want to thank CatchMark for finding a place for a couple of old duffers. So we appreciate that.
I know Cal wants to get something in here, but I just got to say. So the calendar's not coming.
Yeah. Well, I don't think so.
The men of CatchMark
The
calendar's not
men
coming.
of CatchMark.
I think that would not sell well. At least with us. I mean, we got some young bucks here. I mean, we got some photogenic folks.
Yeah, help carry it a little bit. Maybe Jesse can get in there.
Well,
Spider Monkey. We got Spider Monkey. Jesse.
Spider Monkey King.
I've always said those guys should just kind of like stand in for us as far as like when they do the videos. You know how you have stuntmen. You know. If you can't get Brad Pitt and people like that, what
they weren't available.
George Clooney,
Right.
put those up.
Yep. Eric Greiner, a good friend at Montague, reporting Reed City 24, Montague nothing.
Yeah, that's again that I'm not too surprised by that. You never know in those games. Montague is 11-1 all time against Reed City, but you knew they were facing a tall order tonight.
Yep.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say Montague has not done a lot. I mean, you have to go back to whatever year that was that they were like 2-7, and then they came right back and got going again. What's your feeling? Not to put you on the spot, but I guess I am. Hey, you're in the business here a little bit. Is this a dip for Montague that they can come back from next year and be strong, or are we looking at I'm hearing the lower levels of the program are pretty solid for Montague, so maybe this will be a short-term kind of detour? Is that what you're thinking?
It could be. I heard this was, maybe last year before, that there could be a couple years where it might be tougher, where things dip a little bit, but I think like in the 8th grade and freshman class and stuff, there was some talent coming up, and it's always tough too. Justin Dennett, in his second year, taking over for a guy like Pat Collins, who was kind of the hometown hero, and
had all that success
as a player, and then came back and led them to 3 state titles, and that's always a tough act to follow, especially for a first-year head coach. So, I think you got to give him time though to kind of, kind of circle the wagons and regroup.
And then Pat goes to West Ottawa and has some success this year. I mean, turned that program around too. So yeah, I feel for Justin that way. Is that there's kind of the following the legend type of thing going on there.
So Thomas Jenkins, who's outside the door, wants to know. Message me. When does Scott's album drop?
Yeah, he's thinking that you're a rapper, I guess.
Yeah, so I said, well, is he a rap artist or country artist?
The only thing that's dropping right now are the ratings for this broadcast. Me on it. That's the only thing that's dropping.
No. You add a lot. You hey, you know what? You bring our weight average down. Yeah, we get to divide up by 3 now.
Right, exactly.
Well, it depends on what time of year you catch me. Right now, I'm kind of on the downswing, but don't worry. There's still hope for me.
Okay.
Fantastic.
To back up to my playing weight.
Well, hopefully we'll be able to keep. Looks like we'll be keeping enough folks alive that we'll be able to probably do some multi-broadcasting again the next week as well. So we're hoping for the best, right?
Yeah, I mean, if these scores hold, Whitehall would be at home here against Fruitport, which that's a game I don't know about you guys, but that's one I've been looking forward to for most of the season.
Okay.
Right.
Once Fruitport started turning it around a little bit and playing some good football, they can score. But, Whitehall's defense is really good. So.
Yeah, and then, I'll tell you what, and then what really opened my eyes was Fruitport knocking off West Catholic.
Yeah.
So that shows that they can play with the big boys there, too. So
that's a big one.
Nate Smith's done a great job with bringing the Fruitport Trojans back.
Speaking of West Catholic, they're up 35-0 over Waterville Elite.
Okay. West Catholic is?
Yeah. Well, he said you're a version of country and rap, both.
Yeah.
AKA crap.
Yeah, that's it. Right. That's a good one.
The defense rest.
The defense rest. See, he's going to be gone by the time we walk out that door.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get lippy with him because I still got to walk past him back down the stands.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's right.
No way I'm getting lippy with him. And if
he'll body slam you.
I mean, he'll whoop my butt, but even if he couldn't, he could just sick Ira on me and that would be all over.
Yeah, right.
Exactly. What do you look for the second half? Do you think Big Rapids can pull their way back into this one, or what are we looking at, do you think, Scott?
Well, Whitehall gets the ball.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that they're going to start imposing their will a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, but... Man, Big Rapids, they're bringing more to the table than I thought because, the CSAA obviously got Reed City in it. These guys, Tri-County's had a great year, on that gold division. But I wasn't expecting them to be able to hang in there quite as tough as they have. But Whitehall does this a lot, too. They can just grind you down.
Sure.
That's kind of what I expect to see in the second half.
And, in Big Rapids, to their credit, they have a pretty high-powered offense, too. Now, I know they haven't scored any points, but, I mean, they got a quarterback that can obviously sling the ball, and they got some receivers. So, if there was ever a team with a potential of coming back, you would think it'd be a team like Big Rapids.
Yeah, and Reed City beat them 52-32, I believe it was.
Right.
And so, obviously, it shows they can score some points, but...
you don't
I'm
want to
guessing
spot
Reed
Whitehall
City
too
kind of
much.
grinding them down too. And that's the style of ball that Reed City plays too. So.
They had a really long drive, Big Rapids did, but they didn't score on it, so I didn't write it down. But it was like a 7 or 8 minute drive that they didn't get anything for it. But it was a nice drive, and what I call you're playing offense and defense at the same time.
Yeah, they're putting some things together for sure. They just weren't able to capitalize at the end of that nice drive. And if you do, it would have been, 14-7 at that point?
Yeah,
Right.
correct. Yep.
7-7, 14-7, I think, and that's a completely different complexion. But so what happens then is Whitehall gets to stop, and then they end up getting the ball back in midfield, a couple minutes left, and get that big touchdown right before the half.
All right. Well, hey, thanks, Scott. Appreciate it. And always, I'll tell you what, I'm glad that we're inside tonight. I know.
Do I have to leave?
No.
Because my feet
you
are
can
still
stay-
cold, and
you can
Tom
stay right
Jenkins is staring at me right now through the window.
You can be our guest.
I'd take my chances with Tom. I don't want any part of Ira.
Well, if I kicked him in the shins, I wouldn't feel it because my feet are frozen. So
I'll tell you what, I'll bring the heater next week. And then because I didn't think it was going to get this cold tonight.
Well, there's
I'll
going to be
bring
a lot
the
of
heater.
us, a lot of us stuffed in here next week.
Yeah, but we'll still bring the heater and we'll set it right here. We'll have it nice and warm here for
Except
you.
we're going to have another crew right there.
Well, hopefully they're over there.
we'll see.
We'll see.
I don't know why you can't put another table in here.
That's what I'm thinking. That's why I was hoping they were right over there.
Yeah.
Maybe we can do that. Maybe we'll talk and see if we can make that happen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's,
just a little-
'cause it's going to be
talk to
pretty
Mr.
You
tight.
can have those little 2-3 foot tables.
Yeah,
Right.
I think both crews could sit comfortably and hear that.
Yeah.
Right.
So, well, thanks a lot, guys.
Hey, thank you, man. Take
Yep.
care.
Yep, see ya.
Bye-bye.
Yep.
We
Have a
appreciate
great
it.
weekend.
Boy, that is. I was just going to shake your hands because it's cold, right? Thank you, Scott. Scott DeCamp, the one and only Scott DeCamp. Yeah. Man.
Okay.
All right, so there you have it. Got everybody caught up. I will do another, should get caught up here on our sponsors as well. Green Ridge Realty, Chris Dykema and Sarah Reel. Green Ridge Realty agents, Chris and Sarah, they local real estate experts with a multitude of experience and multiple years of experience, and have their local roots and are certainly community focused. And they are located at 323 Colby Street, Whitehall, or give Sarah a call, 231-730-0934.
I had her text Rick Seibel.
Okay.
So you said he made a fatal error. Is he alive? Her quarterback made a mistake. And
Boy, Rick has been part of the Kent City football program for a long time. He may be seeing us with his kids all graduating. This might be his final bleacher event, right?
yeah, his youngest daughter, Abigail's a senior.
Okay. So, going to lose Rick, huh? All right. Well, we're just about set to go here. It's going to be Big Rapids kicking off to Whitehall, with Whitehall already up 21 to nothing. But I am impressed with this Big Rapids team. I always I love teams that fire the ball around anyhow.
Yeah.
They're just
Yep.
fun to call, and obviously they can do that. Here's a deep kick. And down at the 10-yard line now. This is going to be Trannon Ayler. Ayler has it. He's got a seam. Look out. He's at the 35-40. He's at the 45-50. He's down to the 45-40, 35-30. Still on his feet at the 20. Down to the 15-10. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. 90-yard kick return. He fielded that at the 10-yard line. A 90-yard kick return for Trannon Ayler. And the Whitehall Vikings have extended their lead to 27-0. Wow.
Wow. I mean, I didn't even get a chance to start writing it down.
Man, you could just see that all of a sudden he was just finding a seam there, and about the time he got to the 40-yard line, you're thinking he's turning on the jets and leaving some folks in the dust, and he certainly did that. 90-yard kick return to start the second half.
The first wave there really opened up a big hole for him to get through there, almost untouched, like you said.
Yeah.
Then a lot of it was just him afterwards.
So now Landon Howe will try the extra point. High snap brought down nicely again by Boley, and it is up through the uprights. Good. 28-0 Whitehall with 11:46 left. And I tell you what, you can't say enough about Nate Boley tonight as far as being a holder. There's a couple of times there that he's really saved the extra points there. Now, I know Landon's got to kick him through the uprights, but one was a low snap that Boley had to field, and now he pulled down a high snap there. So that's something you can't take for granted. That's three moving pieces there. You got the long snapper, the holder, and the kicker, and they all got to be on the same page there for stuff to work. And sometimes they're not, and it still can work. And kudos to Boley for making that happen.
I know Jack Sugars has told me at the college level.
Yeah.
So from the snap to the set to the kick, it's got to be no more than 1.8 seconds. It's everything. You said the ball's got to be gone at the latest 1.8, and it should be 1.3 to 1.5.
Okay.
That snap, placement, kick, gone.
Right.
That's quick.
And this is McDowell kicking off for Whitehall. It's fielded on the run at the 15. This is going to be number 5. That's going to be Dubowski. And Dubowski is escorted pretty harshly out of bounds at about the, 25-yard line.
Mm-hmm. Over there defensively was Boley. And another guy over there, too. 20, Everett Napier.
So
okay.
28-0. Whitehall extends their lead without even having to get an offensive series in here in the third quarter. 11:39 left. Well, Big Rapids definitely has their work cut out for them. Empty backfield. I think you're going to see a lot of that from here on out. I think it's just going to be chuck and duck time. Here's a little short pass over to Garrett Foster, and Foster has nowhere to go as he's going to do well to get back to the line of scrimmage. I'm not so sure he even did that.
You know, he caught that, and Jackson Cook goes, I caught you.
Yeah.
Just that quick. Wham.
Right.
Had him down. Nice job by Jackson Cook.
So he did get back to the line of scrimmage, so it's going to be 2nd and 10. Ball still at the 28 with 11:16 left here in this third quarter. Empty backfield, 3 wides to the right. So actually 4 wides to the right side and 1 wide to the left side. They've got the receiver stacked to the right side. This is Strickler throwing it over here left side, and it's caught by Brandon Foster, and Foster is immediately hit again. This looks like Grayson Shepard. Did I see a flag thrown?
Nope, I didn't see one.
Okay.
Ready right there to make the tackle. Got a text. Reed City 24, Montague 8. And once again, Muskegon Catholic 21, Kent City 7.
There was a flag thrown.
Oh, there was?
Yep, personal foul, chop block against Big Rapids.
Well, that's another 15.
Yeah, man. When it rains, it pours. Mm-hmm. So the short passing game is not working for Big Rapids.
Boy, Whitehall's come so close
right,
to intercepting some of those. I mean, they've just been, like, right there.
Yeah, you're talking pick 6 territory, too.
Yeah, Boley a couple of times. If he could have, brought it in, he would have easily picked 6.
Right. So now it's going to be 2nd down. The ball's going to go all the way back to, the 15-yard line?
Yeah, they got to get to almost the 40 for a first down.
Right.
And if they don't get a first down, they got a punt, and Whitehall could have great field position.
Strickler at quarterback. 3 wides right, 1 wide left. He fires it over here, and it is through the fingertips of Foster, and it's going to be 4th down now and long. 4th down and 15.
Ready right there. Make that tackle if it was caught. It's 3rd down, isn't it?
Oh, that's right, because of the penalty.
Yeah,
that's right.
yep.
Yep, the bound box didn't move, so it's 3rd down and 23 at the 15-yard line. Whitehall, that deadly combination of a solid offense and a rock-solid defense.
Yeah, pitching a shutout here tonight on a very good team.
That was my concern with Fruitport, was they were scoring points, but they were giving up bushel basket full of points. But I'll tell you what, that win against West Catholic kind of opened my eyes on them a little bit.
Mm-hmm. It's a great win.
Back to pass now is Strickler. He's being rushed, and he is down. He goes. He is brought down.
Wyatt Jenkins.
Hey.
Younger brother of Ira Jenkins. And I tell you what, his dad is right outside here.
Proud dad, right?
Yeah, you betcha. Everything okay, Jesse?
Yeah, we're all good.
Okay.
Hear that? Jesse says we're good.
All right, it's going to be 4th down and 23 punting situation now for Big Rapids, and you would figure that Whitehall will get excellent field position here again, as their returner is going to be right around their own 45-yard line.
Need a good snap here if you're Big Rapids. You do not need a bad snap.
No. And kind of duo punters, and this time it's going to be Heck. Jace Heck with the punt, and back there it is fielded at the 45-yard line up to the 50, and didn't quite get to the 50. He's pulled back at about the 49-yard line. 1st and 10 at the 49 of Whitehall.
That was Boley.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That was a little tough to see out there in the far sideline.
Fruitport 46, Ludington 14.
Ooh. Well, I would say that Fruitport is probably GPS in this field right now.
Yes,
right?
sir. Yep.
That's what the matchup would be here if both of those scores stay the way they are. It'd be Fruitport. That's an intriguing matchup. Looking forward to that one.
Mm-hmm.
Out of the shotgun again is Stratton. A man comes in motion to the right side, and it is Stratton on the keeper, and Stratton breaks inside. He's still on his feet. Broke a tackle at midfield, and he is still dragging bodies. He's got a first down at about the 37-yard line. Kyle Stratton, you don't think of him as a power runner, but he was dragging some folks with him.
I can't tell you who tackled him because there was like 5 guys there, and I can't figure out all 5 at the same time. What a run by Kyle Stratton.
We were talking about fighting and wrestling here, and then, there's some riding time there for Big Rapids if you're a little bit of wrestling talk there. 1st and 10, ball at the 37-yard line, already inside Big Rapids territory. Stratton with it, 3 wideouts right, 1 wideout left. Back to passes Stratton. Here comes the rush, and he is going to run it again. He's at the 35, running parallel to 35. Goes down. Nice hog tied there by Venix on the stop there for Big Rapids.
Yeah, Riley Venix, nice job by him. Defensive back, just a junior. A couple of young guys out here, too, for Big Rapids.
Yeah, youth is kind of served for this Big Rapids team. I mean, I know they got a veteran quarterback, but a freshman running back. 2nd down and 7, ball at the 34-yard line. 8:46, excuse me, left here in this third quarter.
And there's some young guys out here for Whitehall, too.
Yeah. Yeah, Whitehall going to be good for a few years. Handoff up the middle. This is Cook breaking free. He's down to the 20, down to the 19-yard line. Another first down for the Whitehall Vikings with 8:32 left in the third quarter.
Well, I'll tell you what, Chance Monroe at center, the guards, Wesley Russell and Shane Cook, and the tackles, Winton Napier and Chase Nazurski. Nice job by the Big 5 up front, man. That was a huge hole for Cook to run through.
John Russell, Cal VanSingel, Jesse King, bring us Spider Monkey.
Spider Monkey.
I'll tell you what, he's our hero tonight. He got us on the air here. Appreciate that.
Isn't there got to be a song for Spider Monkey?
Here's a handoff again, and this is going to be a touchdown. This is going to be Cook going 19 yards for a touchdown, and boy, the beat goes on for Whitehall, 34-0. Official actually slipped and fell right around the goal line there, and now he's got a little hitch in his giddy-up. He's trying to act like it doesn't hurt, but it kind of does.
Yep. Start of the drive at 9:44. They scored 8:03, 51 yards on the drive.
So another extra point opportunity for Landon Howe.
Did you say he was the all-conference kicker?
He was. He is. I might have the Whitehall guys that are involved in the all-conference team here in a second. Here's a kick, and it is up, and it is good for Landon Howe. Yeah, might as well salute these guys, huh?
Yep.
Kyle Stratton at quarterback. What a surprise, huh?
Yeah.
All-conference, West Michigan Lakes Conference, all-conference. You got Cam Thompson and Trannon Ayler as receivers, are all-conference. This, again, the Lakes team. Winton Napier at tackle, Wes Russell at guard. Defense, a boatload of folks. You got Winton Napier, so he's a two-way all-conference player. Caden Waller, defensive line, Shane Cook. Linebackers, Jaden Altgilbers and Jackson Cook. And then defensive backs, Nate Boley, Kamar Reddy. And then the kicker, Landon Howe. That is your Lakes Division West Michigan Conference all-conference team.
Mm-hmm. Working my way through some scores here, see if we have anything updated, but no.
35-0, so we're getting in the realm of a running clock here, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
Here's a kickoff all the way back, brought up from the 10-yard line up to the 30, so a 20-yard return for Big Rapids. They'll have it 1st and 10 at the 20. That was number 15. That's going to be Prince on the return. That would be Xander Prince. He's a senior.
Everett Napier. And on that stop, he's a junior, and then doing a nice job of helping up their kick returner. And you are correct. It is a running clock. Oh, geez, their own 30.
All right. No, not an empty backfield any longer. They're going to have I think they're going to bring Bowman back as a running back, standing next to Strickler. And it is going to be a handoff up the middle. This is Bowman. Nothing up the middle, but he cuts it around out the right side. So the freshman thinking on his feet there, gets it up to the 39-yard line.
Well, I tell you what, Grayson Shepard makes the tackle. But he tried to go up the middle, and there was nothing, John. Nothing there. No hole. Nothing. That defensive line stuffed everything right there.
And to Bowman's credit, he said, hey, there's nothing there. I'll try to kick it around to the outside. He got 7 yards. So 2nd down and 3, ball at the 38, 6:41 and counting. Running clock 35-0. Vikings on top. They would play Fruitport next week right back here on either Friday or Saturday. See what you start getting in the days where you start switching to Saturday sometime, but we'll see if it's going to stay on a Friday. Here's a pass over here, right side, and it's caught by Big Rapids, and a first down for the Big Rapids Cardinals. I believe that's Venix on the catch there. I'll tell you in a minute. Nope, it was number 11. That would be Garrett Foster, the sophomore.
Yep. I can tell you that Caden Waller, Shane Cook, and Camden Rake are involved in that defensive line. It looks like they have 3 down linemen.
Yeah.
Coming in now, number 67 for them, Winton Napier, also going to play a little bit of DL.
1st and 10, ball at the 45-yard line of Big Rapids. 5:50 and counting, 35-0 Whitehall. Empty backfield again, 3 wides right side, 2 wides left. Will Strickler, the center, or the senior, I should say, sends a man in motion, and that would be Foster to the right side. Back to pass is Strickler, trying to go through the bodies there, fielding rush, passes, and it is caught by, that's going to be Foster over there for another first down. Wow. I'll tell you, you had to credit, first of all, you had to credit, how did Strickler keep from being sacked? And then you got to credit a nice catch there by number 11, Garrett Foster.
I tell you what, Boley was over there, and I think Ayler, I think it was Ayler way over on the other side too. It was either Ayler or Everton Napier.
So it's going to be 1st and 10, ball at the 35. They are inside Whitehall territory, 35-0. Whitehall with the lead, but the Cardinals trying to get on the board here. Back to pass over here. Strickler passes it over here to Venix. Venix trying to get around the corner, and he does to a point. He is down inside the 35 to about the 32-yard line, it looks like.
How about Lucas Palmer right there, wrapping him up, bringing him down. Nice job. That senior, Lucas Palmer, defensive back, comes flying up there and does a nice job going low and brings him down.
It's going to be 4:28 left here in the third quarter, 35-0. Whitehall on top, 2nd and 8, ball at the 33.
Who's Montague playing again?
Reed City.
Reed City, yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, out of the empty backfield now is Strickler at quarterback. 4 wide to the right side, 1 wide left. Man comes in motion here to the left side. And Strickler is going to roll to his right. And is he going to run? Yes, he is. And he's getting to the first down sticks, and he has the first down for Big Rapids.
Yeah, and over there, Everett Napier forces him out of bounds. You know who got back in there a little bit, too? Jamar Hill, number 99, playing a little defense out there. So Tony Sigmund, man, he's rolling guys in and out here on the defensive side of the ball.
Well, good for him, getting a chance maybe to use some of those underclassmen a little bit.
Yep, he's a junior. Jamar is.
1st and 10, ball at the 24-yard line for Big Rapids, 3:30 and counting. Empty backfield, Strickler out of the shotgun. Strickler looks to his left, and he fires it over here, and it is caught by Venix. Venix has it at the 20, and that's about where he's going to go down. Going to gain a few yards there.
And on that stop right there is Alt Gilbers and Grayson Shepard.
So it's going to be 2nd down and 6 for Big Rapids. The ball is going to be right at the 20-yard line, it looks like, or 21. Coming in with a play is Braden Foster. He's a senior. And then he goes far to the left side. 3 wideouts to the right side, 1 wideout left side. There must be another wideout in there someplace because it's an empty backfield. No, they lined up a guy as a tight end. Pass over here.
My gosh.
It's a rush to the right side. It's a pass to the end zone. Man, all alone in the end zone. That's a touchdown. Who is that over in the right corner, Cal? Is that number 8? I believe it's number 8.
It is.
Charlie Hewer?
It is number 8.
Yep, Charlie Hewer all alone in the right corner of the end zone, and Strickler finds him for a touchdown, 20-yard touchdown pass, and that puts Big Rapids on the board, and that stops the running clock.
It might have been 6.
Oh, okay, number 6.
Yep.
That would be Brody Sleeper. Brody Sleeper on the catch over in that far corner, but he was
all
alone.
And you're right, that was in the far corner.
Right.
So Reed City doesn't give up. They come down and punch one in.
Right. I'll tell you, they got you can see that they're a fun offense to watch. I mean, they just haven't been able to get on. They're going to go for the 2 points here. This is Strickler, empty backfield. He's going to look to his left, fires it, and it's caught, but he's going to be stopped short of the end zone. And so the 2-point conversion will not work. So with 2:32 left in this third quarter, 35-6, Whitehall has the lead. That will stop the running clock, however.
And so Strickler to Sleeper. That sounds like a law firm.
Yeah, it's a 20-yard pass.
Thank you.
Big Stone Therapies Incorporated is dedicated to providing excellence in rehabilitation services by optimizing health and function for families and businesses within their communities through caring hands-on healing. Located at 9219 Water Street, Montague. Or you can give them a call, set up an appointment, 231-893-6655. That's Big Stone Therapies. Also, another one of our sponsors, how about Grieve Law? PLC offers affordable legal services for estate planning, probate, trust administration, and nobody wants to have to go through a divorce, but these folks can make it, I guess, as painless as possible because they do specialize in that as well. So if that time ever unfortunately comes your way, consider Grieve Law. They're located in North Muskegon at 2320 Lake Avenue. Give them a call, 231-571-0757.
We get a chance. I want to talk about this defense.
Okay.
Figuring out some of these guys.
Little onside kick, and it is going to be fielded by, I think that's, it is. It's Shepard, or not Shepard, but Stratton. And Stratton gets it at, he was a part of the Good Hands team up there, up to midfield.
They're putting it on Big Rapids side, aren't they? Yeah,
about the 49-yard line, the 48-yard line, it looks like.
Okay. I don't have all of them yet, but I can tell you this.
Okay.
These guys pitching a shutout here tonight. Shane Cook, Caden Waller, Camden Rake, Everett Napier, Grayson Shepard, Kamir Reddy, Jaden Altgilbers, Lucas Palmer, Nate Boley, Kyle Stratton. Doing a great job.
Back to pass his Stratton. He's got Reddy at the 40. Reddy's down to the 35, down to the 30, inside the 30 to about the 28-yard line, and a first down for the Whitehall Vikings. So they get Kamar Reddy involved in the offense. Of course, he's taken over for the offensive part when Malcolm Irvin got injured this year, injured a knee. And the verdict on Irvin is that he may be back if Whitehall can stay going for a couple of weeks here, so we wish him the best. Here's a jet sweep to the right side. I think that's Boley, and Boley is going to be brought down back at the 30-yard line.
Good job by number 11 out there, Garrett Foster, the sophomore. He's had a nice game for them.
So it's going to be 1:47 left in the third quarter, 35-6. Whitehall with the lead. It's going to be 2nd and 13, ball at the 30-yard line. That would be the Big Rapids 30-yard line. Whitehall has it.
Whitehall scored on 4 possessions in a row.
And then the kickoff return, right?
That's great color by me. I get them.
Well, one of the possessions was almost, I don't know, it's almost not a possession. It was a kick return, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
But you're right. Back to passes Stratton, and Stratton is going to be hauled down. Man, there's some persistence there by number 56 for Big Rapids.
Oh.
That is David Miller.
Yeah. Then he turns around to the Big Rapids crowd and like, come on, where's my love?
Yeah. Pulls down Stratton.
Go back to your huddle.
Right. So it's going to be a loss there. So now you're looking at 3rd down and 24. Ball back at the 37-yard line.
2-down territory, I would think.
48 seconds and counting here in this third quarter.
Whitehall just content just to work on the clock also.
Stratton out of the shotgun. He's got Cook standing next to him. Back to passes Stratton, looking left, now comes back right. And now he's going to throw it in the corner intended for Ayler. Ayler gets away from his man. Oh, they're going to call, I believe, probably pass interference, and they might be calling it on Ayler.
And we're going to have a hold.
Okay, so this is going to come back.
Yeah.
But that would have been another touchdown if not for the penalties.
Yes.
Aside from that, Mrs. Lincoln, how did you like the movie, right?
Yes, and we have a laundry all over the field.
Yeah. I think you're going to have offensive pass interference.
And an offensive hold.
Yeah. So these both will likely go against Whitehall. And that will stop the touchdown.
Oh, Johnny, what are your plans for the weekend? What do you got going on?
Well, I don't have to gather stats this weekend, so I got some free time. So you know, we might do some driving around.
Okay.
Got to take Carlene out once in a while.
That's a good thing to do. Heard there's a great breakfast place in Fruitport.
Yeah.
Jack Sugars went there this morning, raved about it.
Yeah, it is.
Remember the name?
Yeah, Village Inn.
Oh, okay.
We're doing like a free commercial now.
Oh, cool. Still 10-7, Ravenna over North Muskegon after the third quarter. Thank you, Larry Mansfield.
What was that? I'm sorry.
I love it when you listen to me.
Yeah, I heard something.
10-7, Ravenna over North Muskegon.
10-7, Ravenna over North Muskegon. Still.
Our audio streamer was still like 30-8.
Oh.
Reed City and Montague.
Oh,
okay. Yep.
Beating Montague.
Yep, we got that. But thank you.
So it's going to be a hold. They're going to take the holding penalty there. So it's going to be third down, still, 24. Ball back at the 48-yard line for Whitehall. Back to pass to Stratton. Looks to his right. Nothing there. Comes back left. And steps up, fires it over the middle. It is incomplete, intended for Cam Thompson. And
you know, if Cam would have kept running downfield,
yeah.
You know, he kind of let up there in the middle. I tell you what, he might have been able to pull in a touchdown pass.
Right.
Wayne Holden goes, darn, where did Fruitport come from? They're going to put 60 on Ludington.
Yeah. They've had a heck of a year this year. I'll tell you, that game next week might be more than likely we will be right back here. I'm thinking that's how that's going to go.
I got some scores. When do you want to do them? At the quarter break?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we got 19 seconds left. And Boley's going to be back to punt now. 4th and 34 from the 48. I believe that's Prince back at the 20-yard line, Xander Prince for Big Rapids. There's a kick. Boy, Boley gets his foot into that one. Prince fields it at the 18, drops it. Nope, he wound up hanging on to it. Looked a little tenuous, but he was hammered there.
Hard.
Is that Stratton that got him? On the it was either him or
20,
number
it was
26.
It was 26, I think.
Okay, that would be Jaden Brinkert.
Yep, 11 seconds left to go.
So 11 seconds left. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Big Rapids at their own 18-yard line.
We'll get this one out of the way. 35-7 now, Muskegon Catholic over Kent City near the end of the third.
Okay.
Well, you know what? Big Rapids, last possession, they went down, scored a touchdown.
Yeah, they did.
Started on their own 30s, so they went, 70 yards. Let's see if they can do it again.
All right, you got Strickler out of the shotgun. Scott Bowman standing next to him, 3 wide to the right. And it is going to be a pass over here to the right side. That is going to be Foster. Garrett Foster gets about 4 yards as he's up across the 20 to about the 23-yard line, and that will be the final play of quarter number 3.
Okay. Are you ready?
I am.
All these from Arlene.
Okay.
Oak Ridge 32, Shepherd nothing in the third. Reed City 30, Montague 8, also in the third. Manistee 20, Boyne City 14, also in the third. Ravenna 10, and once again North Muskegon 7. Forest Hill Central 18. Reese Puffer 6, third quarter. Mona Shores 42, Traverse City Central nothing.
Wow.
Running clock over there. Muskegon 49, Sparta 9 in the third. That'll be a running clock. Belding 26, Tri-County 22. And once again, Fruitport 46, Ludington 14. There we go. That's what I got.
Okay, I'll talk about Scheid Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Over 35 years of experience, our technicians provide honest, professional, personal service for you and your family, business, or home. Value the trust that you place in them. They're located at 990 Industrial Park Drive, Whitehall, Michigan, or call them at 231-894-9760. Scheid Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling.
Kansas City's had 4 interceptions. Both quarterbacks have thrown 2.
Wow.
Yeah, you don't win ball games turning the ball over, do you not?
So what is Bill Crane doing? He's still connected with the Kansas City,
He's a
right?
superintendent.
Oh, is that all? Okay.
Big stick.
I guess so.
Danny Roan's team up 34-0 at the half.
Wow. Yeah, that's
Warren De La Salle.
yes. And there's a pass over the left side, and that is going to be a first down for Big Rapids. That is going to be, I think that is going to be Foster again. Foster been the workhorse here as far as a receiver. And it's going to be 1st and 10 for Big Rapids at the 35-yard line. These guys have not given up.
Lucas Palmer and Kamar Reddy in on that stop. Clock just keeps ticking, though.
Yeah. Was it Bellevue? Did you see the state defending champions are looking at their under investigation? Is it Bellevue? Is it?
I did not know that.
The Detroit area team under investigation. Didn't say what it's all about, but it sounds like some serious things going on there. Back to pass is Strickler drops the ball, but he picks it back up. Now he's going to roll to his left. He fires it, and it is caught somehow. It's going to be about a 4-yard gain. Again, that is Foster. But, boy, that could have been, talk about fatal. Strickler, give him credit. He put it on the ground, picked it back up, and turned disaster into about a 5-yard gain.
Yeah,
right?
4.5, 5 yards. Nice job by him.
2nd down and 6, 11-12 left. Yeah, you got to like this Big Rapid. I mean, they spotted Whitehall way too many points, but man, this is a defense that can put a hurting on you. 2 wideouts to either side. Actually, 2 wideouts to the right side. Now the man comes in motion, so everybody's over here to the right side. Here's a pass over the middle, and it's going to go incomplete. Boy, getting up high there was Trannon Ayler to try to go up high and pick it off, but it went through his fingertips.
Well, I tell you what, if he could have reeled that in, all that Whitehall defense was kind of behind him.
Right.
Boy, he might have been off to the races.
So now you're looking at, 3rd down and 6, ball at the 39 of Big Rapids with 11:08 left.
And you got to figure, man, you got to go for it if you don't get it. I know you're going to give them the ball in their end of the field, but, man, this is the playoffs. So
Sure, playoffs. 3 wideouts to the right side, 1 wide out to the left side. Man comes in motion from left to right. Empty backfield. Back to pass to Strickler. Rolls to his right. Fires it, and it is caught over here by Braden Foster. And Braden has a 1st down for the Cardinals. Man, these guys just keep right on ticking, Cal.
Camden Thompson in there. That sophomore making the stop defensively.
Up near midfield.
Or is that Alt Gilbers? Is there an 8 out there, too?
Yeah.
It might have been Alt Gilbers.
Well, if it's 8, it's Shepard. Alt Gilbers is 5.
I looked at it. Yeah, Shepard. Shepard's 8.
Right.
Thompson's 9. They're right by each other. That's how I made the mistake. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. Yep.
1st and 10, ball at the 47 of the Cardinals. 10:35 and counting. 35-6. Whitehall on top. Strickler back to pass. Looks to his left. Fires over here to Prince. Prince has it in the left flat. Fights his way into the midfield up to the 49-yard line of Whitehall before he's brought back a little bit. So, again, another little flat pass over there. Good for about 5 or 6 yards.
Everett Napier, the first one there, and also Grayson Shepard comes in. Little tag team there. Wrap him up. Bring him down. Down to 10-10.
2nd down and 6. Ball at the 47 inside Whitehall territory. Strickler now. Empty backfield all by his lonesome. He's got 3 wideouts to the right side, 2 wideouts to the left side. Strickler rolls to his right. Here comes a rush. Fires it, and it is. Got a man open. He finds him. That is Venex back at the 15, down to the 10, inside the 10 to the 5. And Venex gets behind the defense there, and it's going to be 1st and goal for Big Rapids with 9:44 left in this one.
I tell you what, and he got him behind Trail and Ayler and another guy over there. And good job there by him to get that separation to reel it in.
This is going to be, and we say this from time to time, it's a game that's closer than the score would indicate, but it really, I mean, this offense that Big Rapids has is impressive.
Reddy was the other one back there with him.
Man in motion right side, empty backfield. This is Strickler looking to his left. Now he's going to roll left, fires it over the middle, and it is caught, and he's going to be into the end zone for a touchdown. So that's going to be a, 3-yard touchdown pass.
Did they give him a touchdown?
They did. The official near side here had his hands up, but let's see, unless they're going to talk about it.
No, they're placing it on the.
You know what? Well, then they are ignoring the official over here to the right side, so they must. So it is not going to be a touchdown. So it's going to be 1st and goal from.
Wait a minute. They got 12 on the board.
I know this. You know what? Maybe they're going for the 2-point conversion. Maybe that's.
Yeah, they did give them the touchdown. It was just a very quiet touchdown because they have 12.
Right.
Reed City's got 12. They only had 6, so they did give them the touchdown.
So it's 35-12. I know this official right by the pylon here had signaled it. And now they're going to go for the 2-point conversion. Empty backfield, 4 wides left, 1 wide right. Actually, it's reverse. It's 4 wides right, 1 wide left. Back to pass is Strickler. Strickler now. He's going to pass it over the middle. It's going to be incomplete.
Yeah, he was under duress, was he not?
Yeah, intended for Prince. So 9:17 left, and now Whitehall's put another 6 on the board, so it's 35-12 as they trying to crawl back into this one. And that'll give me a chance to talk about Dave Dusenberry. That's a pleasure. Honest, hardworking, and dependable. Reese Puffer graduate, attended Muskegon Community College. He's a Marine. And understand, I was listening to the guys in the podcast talking about how buff this guy is. So
Really?
Yeah. So you don't want to mess with Dave Dusenberry, Cal. So stop talking bad about him. Just kidding. We have a lot of fun with Dave. Dave, of course, with Coldwell Banker. Check him out. He does fine work, and he obviously goes the extra mile for you. Give him a call, 231-670-6253.
57-9, Muskegon leads. Woo.
Sparta?
Yes.
Might as well start the school bus up, huh?
Yes. Just checking my sites here. Trying to see if there's anything.
Jesse liked this game a lot better when it was a running clock, didn't she, Jesse?
Yeah.
He's waiting around for us. We appreciate that. Thank you. We would be lost without Jesse King today. This is all new equipment to us. A little onside kick and is fielded by the good hand. This is Stratton, rather. And Stratton almost breaks free. He gets inside Big Rapids territory to about the 40-yard line.
And I'll tell you what, number 10 there brought him down. That's Venix, and then he helps him up. Nice job by Venix there.
How about that? You got, this all-conference quarterback, and he's on your special teams and the good hands team.
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 for Whitehall at the 40-yard line of Big Rapids. Yeah, this YouTube thing has a little bit more steps to it than our old when we were working for the other system that we had. That was pretty much idiot-proof. This one is I don't know if I'm ever going to figure this out. Jesse don't want to hear that. Here is Stratton on a keeper, and he's down to the 35, maybe 36-yard line.
And on that stop for them, why do I keep putting that thing in the back?
Oh, the paper you need?
Strickler. Yeah.
Going to be 2nd down and 3 ball at the, 43-yard line, looks like?
And good old the White Vikings, they're just really going to work on the clock now.
Yeah. And why not, right?
Mm-hmm.
Boy, Cook has had a solid game there as a running back. Couple of touchdowns, right?
Yes. Absolutely.
Stratton, a little swing pass over here to Boley. And Boley is caught in the backfield, and he's going to go down all the way back to the 45-yard line.
Number 11 out there making the tackle. And I'll tell you what, that's
Foster.
Foster, thank you.
Yep,
But
Garrett Foster.
Foster doing a nice job. He fought off a block from a wide receiver from Whitehall. Fought him off, and I'll tell you what, he got down there and made a great play.
He did. So now you're 3rd and 9, ball back at the 42-yard line, still inside Big Rapids territory with Whitehall leading 35-12, coming up on 8 minutes left in this one. 3 wides left, 1 wide right. Single setback is Jackson Cook. And this is Stratton looking to his left, and he is running up the middle. Now he's going to go to the right. Passes, got a man wide open. He finds him. That is going to be Trannon Ayler for a touchdown. That'll be a 42-yard touchdown pass. Man, Ayler got behind the defense over on the right side and was all by him. He was almost too open.
Yeah.
It's one of those things that you got all, you got so much time to think, we got a Big Rapids player down on the field. He is hurt. But that's what Stratton can do for you. He buys you that time, that threat of running that he has. Actually looks like he's going to maybe tuck it and run, and then he stays very cagily behind the line of scrimmage. And, while the defense is cheating up to stop the run, that winds up leaving some holes in that defense, and Ayler was able to exploit that. Yeah, and we got a, they're looking down at like the knee area of a Big Rapids player right around the 45-yard line.
I think they were looking. He was grabbing his ankle early, and
Okay.
he is down on his ankle.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it is an ankle? Okay.
Yep, just an ankle, and he wants to get helped up. He's going to try to get up.
7:47 left. That looks like number 58, right?
Yeah, 58 is
Ashton Ferguson.
Yep. That's my daughter's first name.
Yeah. All right. John Russell, Cal VanSingel, Jesse King here. Again, thanking our sponsors for this fantastic year that we've had, and look like we're going to continue for a little while here. Got several teams still left.
Boyne City coming back. Manistee 28, Boyne City 20.
Okay. Hey, so our prediction could actually happen then, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be Landon Howe trying the extra point. He's been perfect tonight. How's that for a jinx? Oh, boy, that's a double jinx right there. Here's a kick, and it is up, and it is good. Even we couldn't jinx him. So 42-12 with 7:47 left here in this game.
Reed City 36, Montague 15, 7 to go.
Okay.
35-7 Catholic Central over Kent City. First Hills Central 25, Puffer 6. 46-14 Fruitport over Ludington. 32-0 Oak Ridge over Shepherd. You know, Muskegon's winning big. 59-9, I think. Oh, let me see. Trying to, if I can, now we've gotten so many, which we love. Thank you, everybody.
Right.
It's just trying to find that one that I might have missed. But I don't think I did.
So I'm trying to figure out who's in trouble that from the West Michigan Conference. Well, what was the last that we heard from Ravenna and North Muskegon?
Ravenna's still up 3.
10-7, huh?
Yes.
How about that? Boy, that would – oh, there's a nice tackle there. That is going to be Dubowski going down. There was a
26.
That's Brinkert again, isn't it?
Yeah, it
he
is.
Has played a heck of a game on special teams, hasn't he?
I'm going to message Larry.
Yeah.
If you can kind of keep track here for me a little bit.
Okay.
And I'll see if I can't get an update from Larry.
Where's he at? He's
at that Ravenna, North Muskegon.
Oh, is he? Okay.
The final, Muskegon 64, Sparta 9.
Okay.
Okay. Larry, where are you? There he is.
Ball is at the 20-yard line for Big Rapids. They trail 42-12 with 7:41 left. All right, got Strickler. Single setback. I'm assuming that's probably Bowman. He's been there all evening, except when he's not. Passes over left side. This is Prince going for it. Boy, Prince and Kamar Reddy going at it, and I think Prince got it.
He got it.
Wow, amazing catch inside Whitehall territory.
Lucas Palmer also over there.
Wow.
What a pass. What a catch.
Exactly, and it wasn't like he wasn't covered. He was. So it's going to be 1st and 10. Ball is at the 46-yard line of Whitehall with 7:29 left.
Tell you what, Strickler's got a lot of yards passing tonight, does he not?
He does. And now they huddle up. See if they go empty backfield or keep a runner back there. It looks like they will keep a runner back there. And this time it looks like it's going to be number 11, Garrett Foster. I bet you they send him in motion, though. Nope, they send somebody else in motion. And back to pass. There's a little swing pass over to Garrett Foster. Foster has it, and he's got a first down. And he is wrestled out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 35 to about the 34-yard line, it looks like. 1st and 10, and here comes Big Rapids again, Cal.
Yeah, you betcha. Nice job by the Cardinals. Never giving up. Kamar Reddy with that last tackle. He's a junior. He'll be back for more action next year.
He's played a big part in this game tonight.
Yes, he has.
Going to be 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line of Whitehall. Whitehall leading 42-12, but Big Rapids not giving up. This is Strickler at quarterback. Looks to his right. He's going to roll to his right. Here comes a rush. Fires it over the head of Venix. But, boy, I'll tell you what, Mr. Strickler was feeling the hot breath of number 99.
Jamar Hill.
That's your guy, right?
That's
Jamar
my guy.
Hill.
Tell you what, man, Strickler's going to have red and white nightmares. Right. Isn't he, when he gets home?
Yeah.
Them big red jerseys coming at him 100 miles an hour.
Boy, Hill is acting like he was kicked in the midsection or
Yeah.
something, isn't he? Yeah, he's not looking like he feels too good. It's going to be 2nd and 10, ball at the 34-yard line. Strickler, empty backfield. 3 wides right, 2 wides left. 6:25 left in this one. 42-12, Whitehall on top. Strickler looks to his right, sidearms it over here, and it is caught. Close to another first down for Big Rapids. That is going to be number 10. That'll be Venix on the catch.
And Alt Gilbert's again in on that stop, that senior linebacker.
So it's going to be 3rd down and 1, a long one. Ball at the 34. 6:07 and counting.
$10 cab ride long run one or not?
No.
Okay.
Not quite. All right, here comes Strickler. He's going to look to his left, fires it again, sidearms it over here to Prince. Prince has a first down and then a wrestling tackle or a takedown over there, but I think that's Kamar Reddy it was.
It was ready. Yep.
Yeah. Took him down like a wrestling takedown there. So it's going to be 1st and 10.
Official winds the clock. We're now under 6 minutes.
42-12. This is Strickler, empty backfield, 3 wides right, 2 wides left, 5:37 and counting. Big Rapids knocking on the door again. High snap back to Strickler. Now he's running for his life, and he goes down. Nice play there.
Number 15, Wyatt Jenkins.
Hey.
Shot out of the cannon, Wyatt. Nice job, Jenkins.
So that was a big sack back all the way back. Sack back, how about that?
Sat back?
Sack back. That's all the way back to the, where am I at here? 34-yard line, 33-yard line.
Wyatt Jenkins, just a sophomore, one of the wrestling phenom wrestling family, the Jenkins family here at Whitehall.
Ira's over at Michigan, right? University
and
of Michigan.
doing ROTC.
Is he?
Yeah, that's like double impressive.
2nd down and 24. Strickler back to pass, looks to his right, now back to his left, fires it, man, in the corner, and coming back for it's going to be picked off, and this is
6.
Kamar Reddy.
Yep.
Well, it's only fitting that he finally flagged. Oh, and Reddy is leveled by Venix as he gets to the 25-yard line. My goodness.
Oh, he turned right into him, and
Yeah.
Venix just blasted him.
Wow. He does get up, though.
Woo!
Man,
Woo!
a big pickoff there for Kamar Reddy, who has had a whale of a game out there.
Wowzer. That was hurt.
That
I
was
heard John and I and Jesse, and we're up here in the press box.
Yeah. So that's going to be 1st and 10, ball at the 26-yard line.
I like their clock guy here, man. He gets stuff up on that board in a hurry, does he not?
He does.
The guy's all over that clock.
Man in motion is Boley. And it's going to be a handoff to Boley up the middle. He's up to the 30. He's at 35, still on his feet at the 40. Look out. He's at the 45, 50. Breaking tackles. Boley possessed as he is down, still on his feet. And the whole team is going to take him down eventually, but not until he gets to the, 43-yard line of Big Rapids. He was just running like his hair was on fire, wasn't he?
Well, I don't know if he's possessed, but he was running hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. The refuse to go down, and you got 5 guys on you trying to take him down. Nice job by the senior, Nate Boley. Holy smokes.
1st and 10, ball at the 48 with 4:12 left.
Boy, he hit the open field, man, and he was on a mission. He was headed to that end zone, and
Right.
my goodness.
Yeah, it took the whole team to
He
catch
did.
up and finally get him down.
Run for the ages there.
Out of the shotgun is Stratton. Man in motion. Right side, jet sweep here over the left side now. And that is going to be Boley again as Boley fights his way down to the 35-yard line. So he's going to gain about 7 yards right there.
It don't look now. It's Boley time.
It is. 3:42 and counting, 42-12, Whitehall. Keeping the drive going here.
Did he stay in bounds?
He did.
Must have,
Clock
yeah.
is running.
Yep. What time is it, John?
It is
No.
Huh?
What time is it? It's Boley time.
Boley time. Okay. All right. Didn't think it was howdy doody time.
No. Wow, there's a walk back in memory.
Right.
Walk back in history.
Probably only you and I know what that's all
Yeah.
about. 2 wideouts to the right side, 1 wide out. Now in motion comes Boley again. He's going to stand next to Stratton, and Stratton's going to keep it. It was a run-pass option, and he wound up keeping it, and it's not going to gain much. He's to the 35.
Yeah. Ashton Ferguson over there.
2:55 and counting, 42-12. Whitehall looking like they're going to get their dance ticket punched. They will have won their 10th game. No other Whitehall team has done that, believe it or not. First Whitehall Viking team to win 10 games in a season.
Well, you got to wonder, too, that, Whitehall, they've been in this conference a long time with Oak Ridge. And,
right, yeah.
And Montague. And you know what? Montague has won 8 out of the last 11 now.
Yeah. Here's a handoff to Cook, and Cook fights his way up to the, 30-yard line.
And then you have Ravenna in there. So it's hard to run the tables in this conference.
It is, yeah. Yeah, you're right. So you're going to go against, obviously, your conference, so it's going to be tough to win.
Yep. So, 7 wins in the old conference was that was a good season.
So first, keeping me up, I guess. 1st and 10, ball at the 25-yard line. And now 153 and counting. Again, Whitehall just taking their time. Using the clock. Stratton out of the shotgun. He's got Cook standing next to him. Cook's had a nice day. Well, I'll tell you what. Everybody's had a good night tonight, pretty much. Keeper by Stratton. Stratton up the middle, and he's down to the 25 and dives down to about the 21-yard line, and he is close to another first down, about a yard shy with 1:28 left.
Take a look here at this defense here. Shane Cook, Caden Waller, Cameron Rake, Everton A. Pierre, Grayson Shepard, Kamar Reddy, Jaden Alt-Gilbers, Lucas Palmer, Nate Boley, Kyle Stratton, and I think I'm missing one. Jamar Hill's been in there a little bit also. Tell you what, those guys, not pitching a shutout, but they played really well against a pretty good offense. This Big Rapids, they're a good offensive ball club.
They really have. It's going to be 1st and 10, ball at the 22, coming up on 1 minute left here. And they're getting set here to surround Stratton. Hand off to Boley. Boley up the middle, trying to kick back out, but he's brought down.
Number 58 again. He's had a nice night for them, Ferguson.
Yes, he has.
Probably one more play, and that'll be it.
Thinking so. 40 seconds left, 42-12. It looks like Whitehall will host Fruitport right back here next weekend. And we will be back, I think.
Okay.
I think it'll be us. Could be different. They'll have assignments for us. Down to 20 seconds. Jesse will be back next week, right? Okay.
Spider-Man, right. Spider-Monkey.
If Jesse's not here, I'm not here, so.
Well, if you're not here, I'm not here.
It's as Stratton takes a knee, and that is going to do it. 42-12. The Whitehall Vikings win this one, and they will advance to take on Fruitport likely next Friday. I would imagine they would still stay on the Friday schedule, but anything is possible. So
that's right, but it's up to the host team also.
Right.
Yep. So yeah.
So we'll see how that all works out. All right. So
okay. So what do you want me to do here? Want me to just do Whitehall quick?
Yeah, you can do that real quick, and then we'll wrap up and get Jesse home. How's that?
Sounds good to me. Here we go. Whitehall. They're scoring drives. Yep. Should start out. Here we go. Start of the drives. 10:32. They score at 6:45 mark first quarter. Start out 1st and 10 on Big Rapids 25. 2-yard touchdown run by Cook. And how kick was good, 7-0. 2 possessions later, they start out 1st and 10 on their own 43. Started the drive at 3:38. Score 27 seconds left to go in the first quarter. 1st and 10 on their own 43. Stratton ready. 11-yard touchdown pass. The how kick was good, 14-0. Very next possession. Started the drive at 2:18. They score 46 seconds left to go in the half. Stratton with a 49-yard touchdown pass to Traina Naylor, and the how kick was good, 21-0 at the half. To start the second half, we had a 90-yard, count them, John, all 90 of them, 90-yard kickoff return by Traina Naylor. Traina Naylor. That's right at the 12-minute mark, start of the third quarter. The score starts at the 12-minute mark and ends at 11:46. So he went 90 yards in about, 14 seconds.
Yeah.
The how kick was good, 28-0 at that point. Very next possession again, started the drive at their own 49. Started the drive at 9:44, scored 8:03. Cook with a 19-yard touchdown run. The how kick was good, 35-0 at that point. And 2 possessions later, they start out 1st and 10 on the Big Rapids 40. Started the drive at 9:14, scored 7:47, 42-yard touchdown pass Stratton to Ayler. The Howe kick was good. And that's, I missed one. How did I miss one? Or maybe I didn't even write it down. How in the world did I do that? I had the Cook with a 19-yard touchdown run.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Huh.
Oh,
Well, you know what? Maybe that is it.
All right.
I must have forgot to give. I know what I did.
What'd you do?
And Ayler, I didn't give the drive or the 28-0. I skipped over that.
Oh,
I think
gotcha.
that was it. So
All
yes.
right. And that brings us to the final score of 42-12, Whitehall advancing to take on Fruitport next Friday. It's going to do it for us. Again, I want to thank our sponsors one final time, North Grove Brewers, Van Dyke Mortgage, FSM, Foundation Systems of Michigan, Durga Insurance Group, Greenwich Realty, Chris Dykema and Sarah Reel, Big Stone Therapy, and Grieve Law, along with Scheid Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing, and Dave Dusenberry. Okay, Cal?
Got a final.
All right.
Ravenna 10.
Okay.
The Norseman 7.
Okay, so Ravenna does.
Ravenna goes on and wins at 10-7 over the Norseman. Kind of, wow, that's an upset.
It is.
After the Norseman got him so big in the regular season.
Sure. So there you go. You have the final there. It's going to do it for us. For Cal VanSingel, I'm John Russell. Jesse King, thank him, and let Jesse get out of here now. It's going to do it for us. We'll see you next week. Thanks a lot, Jesse. Appreciate it, man.
Yep.